Hey, Joe, on the 30th, what time does that taco start? 8 o'clock. Okay.
So he goes, so the first duck, my buddy ever gave me credit for.
So you got the ticket?
She's like, I'll take the extra. It's like, but I
The duck and tech pile, that makes sense. I'm open to it, just gotta figure out a way.
this wasn't, it's the first one what I like, was that just the shot.
Yeah.
Let's figure out a way and I'll give it.
Okay. All rise. Court is back in session. Honorable Judge, Deborah J. Castro presiding.
Warm in here?
I'll turn it down.
Thank you.
You may be seated. Mr. Roof.
Good morning, Aaron.
Who do you have, Mr. Rufo?
I just want to see which one she wants me to call first.
Whichever one. Janine's here.
Janine Reed? Janine Reed? Sorry, Aaron. They're all here?
Just these two. Do we have a resolution?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you want to proceed?
We're going to dismiss the obstruction charge, and she will be pleading to the balance, Your Honor. Victim has no one's been able to get a hold of the victim.
Okay. No, Mr. Rose, I apologize. I left Mr. Dugas's things on
I get
your
it.
table.
In fact, Your Honor, the court has been trying, because this has been like our third continuance for that.
Dismissing the obstruction, and we have a shirt clear distance and fail to stop after an accident.
Correct.
Ms. Green, then the charge of a shirt clear distance carries a penalty of up to $150 in costs. Failure to stop after an accident carries a penalty of up to 6 months in jail, up to a $1,000 fine. Your license would be suspended for 1 year, and you would have 6 points on your license. If you plead guilty or no contest to those charges today, you'll be convicted. I'll listen to anything you and Ms. Matlin wish to tell me, then you'll be sentenced and your case will be over today. If you disagree with that, though, if you feel you're not guilty, we'll set this for trial, and you do have the right to adjourn the trial. So do you want to plead no contest, or do you want to go to trial?
I'll plead no contest, and can I explain?
You sure can, but hang on 1 second. I'm going to ask you to sign this form that says you're pleading no contest. Ms. Matlin will look that over to make sure it's accurate.
Had a priority. Okay.
Ms. Matlin, would you like to go first?
Your Honor, this is unfortunate. Miss Green did stop because actually the victim had her phone number,
Yes.
and then she left.
Yes.
And he actually contacted her, being very snarky about it, and that's where the obstruction, because when the police tried contacting her, she thought it was him again.
Yeah.
But anyway, Your Honor, he's made no further contact. Miss Reed is gainfully employed at the clinic, and she's a very responsible individual.
And did you want to say something?
Yes, I haven't even had a parking or speeding ticket in over 10 years. I was on, I don't even drive through Newburgh. I was going to see my father at the hospital, and yes, I did stop. I gave him my phone number, all my information, my driver's license, and I told him I was sorry, but I did have to go see my father. Like I said, I did stop and give him my information. I didn't just flee the scene, Your Honor. And that's all I have to say.
The fine is going to be $150 in cost. We'll give you time to pay. We're going to suspend the days. You're going to do 40 hours of community service. Your license. Did you have insurance?
Not at the time. I just got the car. I had a temporary tag, and I do have it now. It comes right out of my check. It's MetLife insurance. It comes right out of yeah.
You'll have 6 points for marking you have insurance. Your license is suspended. For 1
Can I
year.
have driving privileges, please?
Well, we'll consider that. Pardon?
He
Oh,
is here.
you are, all right, sir. Okay. Sir, are you asking for any damages, or has all your,
Just broke my glass. I took care of the car.
okay. Is there anything else you want to tell me?
No, that's about it.
Okay, well, thank you, sir. Okay? License is suspended for 1 year from today, November 16th, with driving privileges for work. And they'll address that in probation. And that concludes this matter. But
Your Honor, I was just confused as to why her license was being suspended.
this is hit skip. It's not stopping at an accident. There's a mandatory license suspension.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. That concludes this matter.
Oh, okay.
Sheila CA.
So probation, what's probation?
You'll sign it.
Go with that gentleman, he'll tell you what to do. Anybody else?
Yes.
Good
She's
job.
coming on C-A, S-E, say,
Say.
S-E-A-Y.
Okay, how do we want to proceed?
She's gonna plead to the OVI, Your Honor, with dismiss the balance.
And it's my understanding that this would be the... Okay. Let's say then the charge is operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol. It carries a minimum of 3 days in jail or a 3-day program at your expense. The maximum is 6 months. The minimum fine is $375. The maximum is $1,075. Your license must be suspended for 1 year, but can be suspended for up to 3 years. You'll have 6 points on your license. This conviction will be on your record for life. If you plead no contest today, you'll be convicted. I'll listen to you and Miss Matlin, then you'll be sentenced and your case will be over today. If you disagree with that, though, if you feel you're not guilty, you can tell me that today. We'll set this for trial. You have the right to a jury trial, or you can have the case tried to me as the judge. That's your choice, whether you have a judge or jury. The burden of proof is on the state. They'd have to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Miss Matlin would have the right to cross-examine all the witnesses against you and bring witnesses for your defense. If you have witnesses who won't come to court voluntarily, I'll issue a subpoena, a court order, and I'll compel them to be here. And you would have the right to remain silent, and your silence could not be used against you. That would just be up to the jury or the judge, if you choose, to decide whether you're guilty or innocent. So you can plead no contest today or tell me you want to go to trial. Any questions, ma'am?
No.
Are you currently under the influence of any drugs or alcohol? Do you want to plead no contest or do you want to go to trial? I'm going to ask you to sign this form that says you're pleading no contest and you're giving up your right to a trial if that's what you wish to do. What would you like to tell me, Ms. Matlin?
Well, Your Honor, Miss A has got a lot of issues. First off, she's done the chemical assessment.
Oh, great.
She does have insurance. In fact, she's always had insurance. Medically speaking, though, I mean, she's unemployed and probably has more ailments list of medications that are too long to read, but for you to see. She is under the care of a psychiatrist, Your Honor, so she is getting help to getting things back together. Her caseworker was hopefully going to be here, has been working with her for the past 7 years, trying to help her resolve everything in her life. So Miss A is trying very hard to stay on the straight and narrow. We are, Your Honor, I did tell her about the
Yeah.
psychiatrist.
Very good.
We were going to ask for driving privileges, Your Honor. She has insurance and the assessment is done, and she's got a myriad of doctor's appointments to get to. She's got cancer that's in remission. She's being treated for Hep C, bipolar depression. She's got hernias. She's got a GED, but unfortunately, like I said, she's unemployed. Her 73-year-old dad just broke his hip on the 7th of this month, and so she's going to be responsible for caring for him. So she needs to be able to drive to get to the myriad of doctor's appointments. In fact, here is a list of some of them that she's already scheduled to do.
This is what I'm gonna do. It looks like there's not much more this court can do. She's under the care of everyone. She's going to counseling. So, but she has no income, so I'm suspending the fines and costs.
Quiet, please.
Since she's indigent, she's gonna, no money. She's gonna do 5 days in jail. There's no probation. Her license will be suspended for 1 year. She'll have 6 points on her license. And we did mark she had insurance. I will consider when was this offense date?
October 23rd.
I will grant her driving privileges for medical purposes only, starting today.
And you see my father?
Oh, wait, you're not staying with him?
He's in the hospital.
In the hospital now.
Well, that's for medical, yeah, to and from the hospital.
So,
Time to report. Your Honor, can she get time to report for the 5 days? Just so she can make whatever arrangements with her
Will you
caseworker?
show up?
yeah, sure.
Okay. What date does she want to report? Listen, we'll do this. We'll have a report the 26th. It'll be after Thanksgiving.
Okay. And we'll make sure your social caseworker knows.
They'll explain that to you at the clerk's office.
They're gonna, yeah.
That concludes this matter. You can hang on to the
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is she your caseworker?
Willie Seawright?
Okay.
Willie Seawright? Dante Stewart? Dante Stewart? That's it for now, I guess.
Okay.
Well, that's what I don't know. So are those people not here?
So no Dante Stewart, he was
Okay, hang on.
scheduled at 8.
Dante Stewart. I want to make sure because we have so many people at different times.
What are you doing?
Okay.
And it looks like Mr. Seawright's not scheduled till 9, so I called that prematurely.
It is now 8:25. We're issuing a warrant for Dante Stewart. Anyone else?
Willie Seawright's not set till 9. Telia Johnson?
She's in the hall, get her.
This one was set for.
You're next. Don't go away.
Yeah, just asserting my,
Do we have a resolution here?
Well, it was set for a change of plea, but apparently now she doesn't want to. The council wants to show her the videos. I don't have an objection to her looking at the videos, but
Okay, so, so you want a continuance. This case started,
if we could just set a trial date.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because this case is getting old.
Yes,
Jury trial or bench trial?
jury trial.
Mr. Rose will give you that date. Hang on 1 second. Can you be available on Tuesday, the 27th
Of
of this
November?
month? Yeah.
Your Honor, I cannot do Tuesdays. I may be able to do that one. Let me just set November.
This month, yeah.
No, I'm a magistrate in Brooklyn Mayor's Court.
Gotcha.
I started murder trial the 26th. That should go that week. I'm available the next week.
We don't have a jury then, we only have a jury once a month. I'm trying to figure out how this, oh, there's been a warrant out for a while, that's why this case goes back to the 7th.
Yep.
Okay, we'll set this in January. Mr. Rose will give you, we don't call it a jury in December because they're very unhappy, and we don't like unhappy jurors. Thank you.
Thanks, Judge.
And Cleophas Creighton. Did I see Randy anywhere?
Cleophas Creighton. Oh, there you are, sir. Do we have a resolution?
I think we do.
He's coming.
I offered a minor misdemeanor disorderly conduct during 50903. I just didn't get a response yet.
Good morning, Mr. Howard. This is Mr. Creighton.
Yes, it
It's
is.
my understanding that the prosecutor is offering to reduce this to a minor misdemeanor.
And Mr. Creighton is agreeable to that.
Very good. Okay, Mr. Creighton. So the original charge here was complicity to theft. It carries a penalty of up to 6 months in jail and up to $1,000 fine. The prosecutor is willing to reduce this to disorderly conduct, and that's 50903.
03.
Which is a minor misdemeanor, only a fine, no jail. So if you plead no contest to that charge, you'll be convicted of the minor misdemeanor. I'll listen to you, Mr. Howard, then you'll be sentenced and your case will be over today. So do you want to plead no contest to the reduced charge or go to trial on the original charge? We'll take it. He has a bond. So the fine's $150 and costs will apply the bond. He'll be done today. And I believe that concludes this matter. Thank you.
Thank you.
Veronica Cross? Yep. Okay. Veronica Cross, Your Honor. Veronica Cross.
Veronica Cross. Do we have a resolution?
We do, Your Honor. We've had an opportunity to pre-try this matter in the city of Brexville's proffering a resolution wherein Ms. Cross would plead to drug paraphernalia and M4, and we would not leave the drug instrument charge, Your Honor.
And that's agreeable to you, Mr. Bottom?
It is, Your Honor.
Yeah, let me see something. Is Ms. Cross the one that's been in treatment?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have a treatment progress update from yesterday.
Wonderful.
Okay. Ms. Cross, then the charge is possession of drug paraphernalia carries a penalty of up to 30 days in jail and up to a $250 fine. If you plead guilty or no contest today, you'll be convicted. I'll listen to anything else you and Mr. Motto want to tell me. Then you'll be sentenced today and your case will be over today. If you disagree, though, if you feel you're not guilty of any offense, we'll set this for trial and you do have the right to a jury trial. So your choice is to plead no contest to one count of drug abuse instruments, right? Not or did we say paraphernalia? Paraphernalia. Or you can plead just to the drug paraphernalia. What would you like to do? No contest or a trial? We'll accept that plea. I'm going to ask you to sign this form that says you're pleading no contest. Mr. Motto will look that over to make sure it's accurate. What would you like to tell me, Mr. Motto?
Thank you, Judge. Judge, she's been working very hard on her drug addiction. She's had 14 AA meetings. She's completed Parkman recovery. She did 21 days of the first step recovery, so 28 days altogether. She was discharged there on October 25th. October 26th, she moved into her sober house and has been there ever since. She starts IOP on Monday, so she's taking this very serious. Do you need any letters of documentation?
I did have that update, but let me take a look at this.
That's the director.
Very good. This is what we're going to do. The fine's $120 in costs. We're going to apply the cash bond. I'm going to suspend the days. She's going to be on inactive probation for 1 year because you are doing very well on your own. Of course, if you're arrested again for anything, then you can come back here and go to jail. Understand? I'm gonna keep this in the file. Periodically, the probation officer may check with your counselor, but you just will have to report. Good luck to you. Thank you.
Attorney, are you ready? Okay. All right, good luck to you. Action, what's going to be
April Besker.
April Besker.
April Besker?
Do we have a resolution?
I believe council's gonna ask for another opportunity.
Yes, Your Honor, we were just, Attorney Fernando Mack was just retained yesterday, so we're gonna have to, looks like it's a considerable amount of discovery to look at. So we would just ask for an update.
We're into September, October, November here. So we'll set it one more time, but is the victim here or?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, good. After that, we'll have to set it for trial if it's not resolved, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Mr. Rose will give you that date.
Okay, thank you.
Lee Moore.
Do we think he's here?
He's here.
I spoke with him, he was stuck in traffic in the back.
Mr. Moore? Good morning. Mr. DiGeronimo, how do you want to proceed?
Your Honor, I had an opportunity to pre-try this with Mr. Moore, and what I'd like to do is ask the court to allow me to amend this to a speed 69 and 60, which would result in a no-point violation for Mr. Moore. He explained to me that now that he works for ODOT, that this would be important to him, and I don't see any, other than his spectacular prior conviction history, he's had good, clean past couple of years, and he promises.
Mr. Moore, what do you do for ODOT?
Striping,
Oh, okay.
foreman.
So you're agreeable to plead no contest to going 69 and 60?
Yes.
I'll accept that plea. Anything you want to tell me about what happened?
No.
The fine is going to be $100 in cost. You're going to pay that today?
Yeah.
And that's, would be 0 points I'm marking. And good luck to you. You can go with this gentleman. Thank you.
Okay. Great, thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Nathan Hammond. And this will be my last one, Your Honor. Nathan.
Really? Good job. For so little crime.
I know, well, it was a crime spree. We did have
Yeah,
four
last
cases.
week. Mr. Hammond, good morning, sir. How would you like to proceed, Mr. DiGeronimo?
Your Honor, I had an opportunity to pre-try this matter with Mr. Hammond, and I believe the resolution is he'll be entering a no contest to the speed violation, and that's at 47 and a 35. And we-
Actually, I have 42.
Yeah, the ticket was, I saw that on the docket, I thought
Let
that
me
was a
take a
little
look.
odd.
Maybe our clerk entered it incorrectly, and I want to correct the record.
Yes, ticket actually says 47 and 35. And I believe he's gonna take responsibility for the minor misdemeanor marijuana, whereupon we would dismiss the drug paraphernalia charge. No, I'm sorry, it's actually, there are two minor misdemeanor drug charges. We're gonna dismiss one minor misdemeanor charge. No, that's right, it is, yeah, it's
No,
marijuana papers and,
Right. I have drug paraphernalia in possession of marijuana.
okay.
Okay, and so we're dismissing the paraphernalia, he's gonna plead to the possession of marijuana. So, the speed carries a fine of up to $150 and costs 2 points on your license. Possession of marijuana, again, up to $150 in cost. If you plead no contest to those charges today, you'll be convicted. I'll listen to anything you wanna tell me, then you'll be sentenced and your case will be over today. If you disagree, though, we'll set this for trial and you have the right to a jury trial. So do you want to plead no contest or go to trial? No contest? Okay, anything you want to tell me, sir?
Just, bad luck and judgment that day.
So what kind of work do you do?
Tree removal?
You know that marijuana is still illegal in Ohio. Consider that. Your fine's gonna be $250 in cost. You're gonna pay that today?
Yes.
I'm gonna mark 2 points. And that concludes this matter. Thank you.
Do you need to see my insurance?
No, I've marked it. Thank you. You can go with that, gentleman.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sir Devontae Felder.
Good morning.
I believe council is requesting a pretrial.
So we found out that there is a new charge, domestic violence case. I'll be filing
What,
it.
is this a third offense?
So this is the second.
Okay, right.
So there's a new,
Well, they're not relatively new. This has been going on for a while, huh?
he contacted me on this,
Just recently.
Yeah, and I'm gonna file a note, I haven't filed a notice of appearance yet. So I'll file a notice of appearance, discovery, get the discovery.
Is the victim here? Okay, very good, then we'll reset.
Thank you much, Judge.
But then that's gonna be it. After that, we have to set it for trial.
Understood.
okay? Thank you.
Christina Joliot. Your Honor, regarding Ms. Joliet, city's going to move to amend to equipment violation 33701.
Let me find your file. Anything you want to tell me?
Just that I was on my way to court and there was a weird construction thing, and I don't think I'm the one that was clocked because I saw the police officer, but maybe I was.
Do you want to ask him?
No, I asked him when he came over. It wasn't good.
The fine's gonna be $75 in cost. They'll take you to the clerk. That's 0 points, and I'm glad you have insurance. Thank you.
Thank you.
Marcus Sims.
I just wait.
The bailiff will take you there. Good morning.
Carlos Johnson on behalf of Mr. Sims.
Your Honor, cities understand that Mr. Sims is going to enter a plea to the charge of attempted drug possession.
Okay, I'm trying to find Mr. Sims.
Ironically, Your Honor, I didn't have a file for him today either.
Oh, it's Marcus English, I'm sorry. It's
English?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a file for Mr. English.
Okay, here we are. Would you like to repeat that for the record?
I would, Your Honor. I apologize.
Carlos Johnson
This
on
is
behalf
it.
of Mr. English.
Hi, Mr. Richards.
Okay, well, we do have Mr. English, Judge. Mr. English is going to enter a plea to the charge of possession of drugs in the case ending 917. So he pleaded the B charge, Judge, in the zero.
Secured plates.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Mr. English, then the charge is possession of drugs carries a penalty of up to 6 months in jail, up to a $1,000 fine. Obscured plates up to $150 in costs. If you plead guilty or no contest of those charges today, you'll be convicted. I'll listen to you and Mr. Johnson, then you'll be sentenced and your case will be over today. If you disagree with that, though, if you feel you're not guilty, you can tell me that and we'll set this for trial. You have the right to a jury trial. So the question is, do you want to plead no contest or do you want to go to trial? Let me ask you, sir, how old are you?
62.
And are you currently under the influence of any drugs or alcohol? Okay. We'll accept that plea. And I'd like you to fill out that plea form that says you're pleading no contest, if that's what you'd like to do. And what would you like to tell me, Mr. Johnson?
Briefly, Your Honor, by way of mitigation, shortly after this incident, I did have him go take an independent drug evaluation to keep up negative. The situation, he has a housemate that has an issue. He had a pill bottle for his back. He was rushing to go to work. He grabbed the wrong pill bottle and that contained the drugs belonging to the young lady.
This is what we'll do. The fine will be $150 in costs. We're suspending the days. He'll be on active probation. He's going to go for a chemical dependency assessment and follow that recommendation. If there is none, that's fine too. And that concludes this matter. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Michael Cromica?
Good morning. Does that start with a K?
Steve.
C.
CROMIKA. Defendant is not present.
C-R-O.
MIKA.
I don't see it. That's my problem. Do you have a Promica? C-R-O-M-I?
Sir.
Do you have anybody else, Miss?
No, that's it.
That's it?
Takes me this long to get a warrant. Do you want the case number?
Why don't you step over here and have Mr. Rose look that one up?
Okay.
And just maybe they hired a lawyer, who knows? What do you have, Mr.
Maceo Williams. Judge, regarding Mr. Williams, I believe counsel is requesting a bench trial.
I filed a jury demand.
Oh,
Morning, Your Honor.
even better. Anicia Jordan. Ma'am, I didn't want you to take a moment there.
My computer we had a conversion and we've got I lost all my notes. How do you like that? So, he wasn't there, it was self-defense, or it didn't happen?
Wasn't there, wasn't there?
Wasn't there, it wasn't involved. Is this Andover address, is that Mr. Williams's or Miss Jordan's?
That's Ms. Jordan's.
Do you have other witnesses to this event, or will it be Miss Jordan versus Mr. Williams?
It'll be Miss Jordan and Officer Miss Jordan.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Is there any way to resolve this?
According to the prosecutor, no.
You don't wish to reduce it?
Don't.
Okay. We're gonna set it for trial. Would you happen to be available on November 27th?
Hopefully.
I am not, Your Honor. That whole week I am not.
I don't call a jury in December because we don't want unhappy jurors. So this will go to January. Thank you. Mr. Carr, step over here. Mr. Rose will give you that.
Thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
You know about this police report?
No, two.
Let me just see if I can. Christopher Hall. And this is the day he entered his appearance. Miraculously.
Mr. Belcher? Do we have a resolution?
Judge, I believe it's going, well, we do, well, I don't know about a resolution, but it'll be a plea to the charge of unauthorized use of a motor vehicle.
And this is the U-Haul?
That's right.
Mr. Hall, then the charge is unauthorized use of a motor vehicle carries a penalty of up to 6 months in jail and up to $1,000 fine. And you know, let me see, was there a claim for restitution here?
It should have been handled by his father, who was the actual renter of the vehicle. I believe it's been paid.
Yeah, he took care of it. He went down. He went never in my name.
Okay. So that carries a penalty of up to 6 months in jail and up to $1,000 fine. If you plead guilty or no contest today, you'll be convicted. I'll listen to you and Mr. Belcher. Then you'll be sentenced and your case will be over today. If you disagree with that, though, if you feel you're not guilty, you can still tell me that, and we'll set this for trial, and you have the right to a jury trial. Knowing that, sir, do you want to plead no contest, or do you want to have a trial? I'm going to ask you to sign this form that says you're pleading no contest and giving up your right to a trial, if that's what you want to do. Counsel, anything you want to tell him?
Yeah, Your Honor, on this one, he's, really was a big misunderstanding. He didn't realize that his father had not kept peg for the U-Haul, and it was reported stolen, and he was driving it. He owns up to that. He was driving a vehicle without the owner's permission, the legal owner's permission. But it really was a big mistake on his part, and he, wants to make it right, but he realizes that he was doing what the charges.
Okay. The fine's going to be $300 in costs. We're going to suspend the days. He's going to do 25 hours of community service. He'll be on non-reporting probation until that's concluded. And
Was the balance paid?
That's what they're claiming. Mr. Dugas was, our victim advocate was unable to get any response, so we'll just leave it at that.
Thank you, Judge, I'm sorry.
And that concludes this matter. We'll take you to the clerk. Good luck, sir. Thank you, Mr.
Justin
Manager.
Ripple? Judge, had the opportunity to pre-try the matter. I believe counsel may be filing a motion to suppress.
Good morning,
Morning,
Mr.
Judge. How are you?
Kroger. I'm so excited you're here.
I know, well,
Yeah. What do you think the substance of the motion will be in general, are you?
well, first of all, we haven't received the video
Oh.
of the dash cam.
Okay.
I did get the police reports, but I didn't get the dash cam. And by reading the report, there seems to be some potential question about the probable cause for the stop, as well as, you know, the manner in which the field sobriety test
How long
was.
Judge,
did
one
it
of the
take?
issues is this is an OSP case, and we
Ah.
tend to, you know, as opposed to Garfield cases, obviously, where we get the videos immediately. You know, we certainly hope, based on the context we've already made with the barracks regarding this, that we could have it in the next 2 weeks.
In the meantime, so this happened on September 30th, and he's, you know, hasn't been able to drive.
Right.
It's a first DUI.
This is his first.
And we'd like to get, try to expedite some activity on that front, getting some limited driving
So
privileges.
we have a form he can fill out for an application for limited, or you can file a motion. It gives his work hours and everything. File that and then I'll review it, and by maybe the end of the day or Monday
Okay,
you'll have
great.
it, okay?
Can I get
Thank
that
you.
at the clerk's office?
Yes, you can get the form at the clerk's
Do we
office.
get
Or you
another-
could file a motion, however
I'd
you
rather just
prefer.
do it today.
Okay. Mr. Rose is gonna give you a date now.
Thank you very much,
Mr.
Judge.
Gilbert.
Felicia Tolles?
Give me 1 second. Thank you, 2 seconds.
All right. And would you state your name for the record?
James Simon.
Mr. Simon?
Go.
Do we have a resolution?
Council's requesting a continuance for another pretrial, Judge, thank you.
Is the victim here?
Judge?
No, Your Honor.
Actually,
I'm concerned when the victim's here that we continue things and not explain to them
well,
why
this
we're
is a
continuing.
It's a 12-year-old child. It's
Oh.
Ms. Toll's son. So one of the issues, Your Honor, is the incident that resulted in this charge is also the subject of an ongoing case in juvenile court, and Family and Child Services is involved. Ms. Toll has a case plan with the child. The court has issued a protection order, which prohibits her from completing her case plan. The matter is actually set for final disposition with Magistrate McMillan on the 26th of this month. We would request that the court lift the protection order so that Ms. Tolles can complete her case plan.
I really can't do that because this is a criminal matter. Who is currently has, I don't know, custody or possession of the
The
child?
biological father has temporary custody of the child. Over the course of the last 5 months, Ms. Tolles has been having visitation with the child as well as counseling services. The child has oppositional defiance disorder. It's a very complicated family matter, and it's being tended to in the juvenile court.
Okay, what I need, because we'd have to send notice to the father to ask for if the TPO is gonna be terminated. I was just gonna ask you if you've had any contact with, the father of the child in this case. This is our victim advocate for domestic. The child is Daryl Utley. I don't have any other information, that's my problem. But apparently he has temporary custody.
He does.
Did he have it before this incident?
No, he did not. Ms. Tolles has always been the legal
So
custodian.
I don't know, do you know, what's his name?
Daryl Utley?
That's the child?
That's the child.
So I don't even have a name. Do you have a name for the child?
For the child or for the
father?
Father is Damon Utley.
Do you know how to contact him?
You have a phone number for him, Felicia?
Yes.
And what is it?
It's on my phone.
Okay.
I'm turning it
No,
back.
and I understand completely. You know, everybody thinks I'm nasty because I won't let them have their cell phone on. And it's not that it's irritating. We've had people taking pictures of other people in the courtroom, posting them on Facebook.
Yeah.
Talk about the ultimate harassment.
Privacy problem.
Right.
Sure.
Could you
Correct.
imagine a picture of this courtroom today?
For the parking lot.
Well, I'm glad I shot it.
216-882-4294.
If you like, I mean, we can still reset this for this. When is the,
It's the November 26th.
we're not gonna get it done by then. But, we're gonna ask the victim advocate to contact him. And if you would, apparently this is, they're all under the supervision of Children and Family Services. And there's a plan in place for the defendant to be working with the child. And there's a hearing on November 26th, so she hasn't been able to finish the plan.
One of the care providers is actually here today.
Is that through DCFS?
Well, the caseworker is not actually here, but one of the service providers that's part of the case plan is
Is that
here.
through Murtis Fela?
No, it's Elena Lentz. What's the name of the program?
Preservation?
Family Preservation Services.
So I'm not going to terminate the TPO, but if he has any thoughts, I don't know if this is all being worked out, and you can let me know.
Okay.
Okay? Mr. Rose will give you that date. Thank you.
Thank you. Want to take a seat, please?
Eric Murray?
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Do we have Eric Murray? Is he
Yes,
actually
he's
here?
coming up right now.
Do we have a resolution?
No, Mr. Murray.
Hi, Mr. Murray.
Mr. Murray's got a one-car accident just himself. I would be willing to change this to an unsafe vehicle and recommend a minimum fine of anywhere between 35 to 50, recognizing you don't have to follow it. And of course, I recognize that.
Thank you very much.
I believe Mr. Murray is more interested in having a trial date.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, so Mr. Murray, let me just review that with you because I want to make sure you understand. If you go to trial and lose on the charge of reasonable control, you'll have 2 points on your license. And so frequently the prosecutor, in order to give you some incentive to resolve it in advance, and said you probably don't have a bad record, otherwise he would tell me, that he would reduce this to a no-point violation. If he did that, then I would listen to whatever you want to tell me. You could go through all your exhibits or whatever, and then that would affect the fine. You'd still be convicted of the minor of the no points violation. Do you understand?
Yeah, and he stated with that there would be like fees associated even if the points didn't
There
come
are
on the license or
court
whatever.
costs, yes.
So the thing that I just want to clarify, and I'm confused on, I asked him a little bit about, but he said he wasn't sure because he just gets a piece of paper that says, you know, be here. But this is the same process that I went through last time when I was here on September 16th, and it was supposed to be set to trial. So I thought like today was supposed to be a trial for me, and I'm actually like off.
Prepared. Well,
work right now,
here, let me
yeah.
take a look here because,
Like I said, I'm off work today for my first full-time job and everything, so I'm trying to get this.
well, yeah,
settled
I
and taken care of.
can't hold them to a trial today because the notice that you received said pre-trial. Did you take a look at it? I'll be honest with you, with all these people, I don't remember that situation and why it was reset for a pre-trial. There appears, so we'll just have to reset it for trial. Mr. Rose will give you that date. Thank you.
So it was just put through by mistake that way? Or
I'm assuming it was, I just don't have a recollection. Step right over there, make sure you double check the entry.
Cool.
Okay? Thank you. Have a seat.
Jeffrey Kiever?
Jeff, sit there for 1 second. Stay there, okay. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, Judge.
Good. How do you want to proceed today?
Judge, I've talked to the prosecutor. There's some issues with the machine, some issues with the field sobriety test and the stop, actually. This would be a second and 10. He's willing to allow me to plead to a first and 10, but we don't know if the court is willing to accept that or not.
Well, so you think that there are some evidentiary issues?
There could be some fights, let's put it that way. Pat's a very skilled lawyer.
And he is, and he's a very skilled prosecutor,
Yes.
so he's recognized the facts, right? I would accept that, that would be fine.
Great. Jeff?
So how do we want to proceed?
Your Honor, I anticipate the defendant judge will plead no contest or guilty to an OVI, and as we discussed, we treat this as a first intent. Any other balance of the charges would be dismissed at the defendant's courthouse.
Okay. So, Mr. McKeever, then the charge is operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol. It carries a minimum of 3 days in jail or a 3-day program at your expense. The maximum is 6 months. The minimum fine is $375. The maximum is $1,075. Your license must be suspended for 1 year, but can be suspended for up to 3 years. You'll have 6 points on your license. This conviction will be on your record for life. If you plead guilty or no contest today, you'll be convicted. I'll listen to you and Mr. Quinn, then you'll be sentenced and your case will be over today. If you disagree with that, though, sir, if you feel you're not guilty, you can still tell me that. Instead, we'll set this for trial. You have the right to a jury trial, or you can have the case tried to me as the judge. That's your choice whether you have a judge or jury. The burden of proof is on the state. They'd have to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Mr. Quinn would have the right to cross-examine all the witnesses against you and bring witnesses for your defense. If you have witnesses who won't come to court voluntarily, he can ask me to issue a subpoena, a court order, and I'll compel those witnesses to come to court. And you would have the right to remain silent, and your silence could not be used against you. That would just be up to the jury or me, the judge, if you choose, to decide whether you're guilty or not guilty. So, your choice is to plead no contest to 1 count of operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol, or tell me you'd want to go to trial.
No contest.
Let me ask you, sir, are you currently under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to sign this form that says you're pleading no contest. Thank you. What would you like to tell me?
Judge, Mr. McKeever is employed at Lakeland Electric. He drives to different job sites. Sometimes he'll be on one job site for a period of time. Other times he'll be moved around the city a lot. He was pulled over for speed. There was no erratic driving. I saw the videos. His speech was clear. I think the HDN would have gone out. He had some hip surgery, so he did poorly on the other 2 tests. And we'd like to take that into consideration.
The fine will be $375 and costs will apply the bond and give you time to pay if necessary. You're sentenced to 180 days in jail. We'll suspend 177. He can do the 3-day program instead of the, he'll be on active probation for 1 year to follow those recommendations, if any. His license is suspended for 1 year from the date of this incident, which was September 28th. He's got 6 points. We have proof of insurance. And the vehicle was released?
It was.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you, Your Honor.
And that concludes this matter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day. Jeff Walker.
Part 1.
Hello. Do we have a resolution?
Your Honor, we don't. I believe that in speaking with the building department, there has been progress. I believe there's a request for a short continuance in the matter. Is that right?
How short?
60 days.
Till Friday, Judge.
This has been going on a long time, hasn't it? Or is this a new case that I haven't just...
Yeah, I didn't think this was going on too long, right?
Case was filed September 26th.
September, October,
Or rain
November.
was-
What needs to be done here?
Well, the garage roof, I think,
Is that gonna be done then in 60 days, the roof? Okay. Mr. Rose will give you that date.
Thank you.
Next Gen Properties.
Do we have a resolution? Hi, how are you?
Good, how about you?
Do we have a resolution?
Well, we are looking for additional time. I think I told you the last time we were here, we have a case pending in the Cuyahoga County Common Pleas Court against the contractor, which is now at default stage. So part of the damages in that case is this house, so now we're going to get the house done, so we complete our damages in that case. So we just need additional time to get that done.
How much time do you think that should
60 to 90 days if the building department is, I mean, we could set it for 60 days and hopefully we'll be there at that point.
This has to be done in January.
Okay.
So I'm gonna set it for a bench trial
Okay.
in January. And Mr. Rose will give you that date, thank you.
Okay.
Delonte Hudson.
Can we do the Littles and the Righteous Church and whatever? Are they here?
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge.
That's okay, I'm sorry.
There were a few that were a little more, I thought, a little more in depth.
I'm sorry, who's this?
Delonte Hudson.
Hudson. How do we want to proceed?
Your Honor, Mr. Hudson has a valid license. City would move to amend certain acts prohibited 33504. City would nolly the remainder.
Great. That's the only good news I've had today. Okay.
Need to see him?
Sure. I think we should look at it, feel it,
It's
get
a good looking
excited
one.
about it.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it.
You should be. It's quite an
I
accomplishment.
forgot my insurance in my car though. I have insurance though.
Okay,
It's-
I'll take your word for that. For some reason,
It's
this isn't.
Founders Insurance.
Okay, are you working, sir?
I have my own business.
What kind?
Real estate.
Buy and sell? Rehab?
Yeah, rehab.
What would you like to tell me, Mr. Rubens?
Working with Mr. Hudson, he's worked very hard to get things together, and I mean, this is the first time in a long time he's had a license, and
That's good.
like I said, he spent a lot of money and time, but he's very happy he's got a license, and I'd ask that you take that into consideration.
The fine will be $100 in costs, 0 points, because we've amended that to certain acts.
So the money I
Can you
paid-
pay that today?
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
I paid like.
He's
You
got
have a
bond
bond?
money.
Yeah, my bond.
We'll apply the
They're
bond.
gonna- Okay. Yeah. So I get money back.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, in this case he will.
Okay. We've marked he has insurance, we've marked 0 points. The other 2 cases are dismissed. Good luck to you, sir.
I appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Have a great day.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Rubenstein.
I just want to ask you about my number.
Mr. Warren, come on up, please. Ankrum. What do you call it? Omar Ankrum?
Omar Ankrum. There he is. We're here for sentencing.
We're here for sentencing, yes.
Do we have the victim? We're here for sentencing. Ma'am, is there anything you'd like to tell me? Mr. Warren. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Did you want to say something?
We would like to keep the,
No contact order? Okay.
Well, Your Honor, Omar is 29 years old. He has a GED. He has a full-time job at Forest City Tree Protection. He's been there for almost 3 years. It's my understanding he doesn't have any prior criminal history. He doesn't feel he has any substance abuse or mental health issues. He completed a 9-week course in parenting. And he's been in jail 4 days on this matter. And I think he posted a $1,500, 10% of a $1,500 bond.
So there's children in common?
Yes.
And is there a visitation schedule in place through another court?
I have visitation rights with juvenile court system, so that applied in 2010, a year after the baby.
Quiet, please.
Okay, very good.
the young lady involved is.
15?
No, she's not 15, she's
9, okay.
Yeah, she's 9 years old, and right now, she's kind of like struggling in school slightly with behavior due to the fact of her going through this traumatic event.
Okay.
Of getting these scars on her. You know, I have to deal with this every day, and I have provided counseling and everything else for my daughter. Like, this is not a game, this is not a joke. You know, because this can cause mental illness of her having to go through this, and I don't feel like this is
black and white thing. You know what I'm saying? This is not a cultural thing to get hit like this. You know.
So you're requesting that the no contact order as to your daughter continue?
Yes, I am. I mean, I
I'm not sure how to resolve this, at what point we can, I guess
Quiet,
what I would
please.
need to know,
I've spoken with Ms. Meriwether about, the fact that they would probably need to go back to juvenile court as well.
So this, wait, just wait. This is the concern I have. Obviously, he has visitation rights through juvenile court, and I've cut those off while this case is pending. Now, at some point, it should be out of my hands in a matter for juvenile court. So this is what I'm going to do. Because really, Ms. Meriwether, this court is not in a position to determine what's in the best interests of a child. We don't have investigators to look into that. We don't have child experts. That's what juvenile court does. So this is what I will do. I will continue the no contact order for 90 days. That will give you an opportunity to go to juvenile court and request them to modify the order. If they find what the best interest of the child is, you know, then that they'll decide. I won't. But that'll give you 90 days to do that.
Okay. The pictures that were taken of her scars, the wounds that she had on her body, can that be transferred to the juvenile?
Absolutely.
All right.
All of that evidence would be, you could give to them.
Okay.
Okay.
But how would I get that information?
She's gonna help you.
All right.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, the fine, this was he's pleading to the domestic, was it?
Yeah, an assault.
Assault, that was right, assault. Okay, the fine is gonna be $100 in cost. We'll apply any bond and we'll give you time to pay on the balance if there is any. You'll be sentenced to 180 days in jail. I'm gonna suspend all but 4, and you'll get credit for 4. You'll be on active probation for 1 year. I'm indicated that you've completed the parenting program. Hang out to that and you'll give that to the probation officer. That's okay, yeah. We don't want to put that on the public record. He'll have no contact with Armani for 90 days from the date of this order, unless the court receives a different order from juvenile court.
Well, now, if nothing happens in 90 days, then I take it then it would just terminate.
Yes,
Because
so
if
that's
she
what that
doesn't show
means.
up, okay.
Right, so it's, wait, listen to me, sir. So, for 90 days from today, you cannot contact Armani unless the juvenile court permits it. They might have a hearing sooner than 90 days. If there's an order from juvenile court permitting continued visitation, you file that with me, and then I'll terminate this. If nothing happens, if juvenile court doesn't hear the case, automatically 90 days from today, that order is over. Okay? Okay, and Ms. Gordon will help you arrange
Okay,
that.
thank you.
Thank you. Next. Sure.
Willie Searight.
Okay, how do we want to proceed?
Your Honor, it's my understanding there'll be a plea forthcoming to the DUS under 451011 and the failure to comply. The balance will be dismissed.
And I want to make sure there's no claim for restitution for anything of this, okay.
And I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
And I believe they want to go on the DUS docket or something.
Oh, what does he need to do to get reinstated?
Well, Your Honor, we're making progress, okay? I can give you the snapshot view. When I ran it, he's already making payments with Shaker Heights and Berea. He should be done in a month with there. Yeah, well, I know, Your Honor. And he knows
You're
that he has.
a really bad driver.
Technically, I'm not.
Okay, wait, so I was so shocked I forgot what the plea was. It's DUS and what else?
Failure to comply.
Fleeing and eluding. That's what I, right, failure.
Yeah, it's the way it's written, yeah, it's.
Okay. Well, okay. So that DUS is not gonna get reduced, obviously, because of all the other charges?
So
Or is
he-
that what your goal is? Are you asking me to come back and reduce it?
If he comes back with, because he's going to have to get driving privileges, Your Honor. He does have a hard suspension until October of 2019, and
I got my SR22.
No, that's fine. I was just gonna say, this is a rather shocking case to go on the DUS docket.
Oh.
He had 80 in a 60, reckless op, and fleeing and eluding. I don't think he deserves a reduction. That doesn't mean I'm gonna put him in jail. I'd like him to get a license. I'm not gonna enter another suspension.
Mhm.
I want him to get a license. But I don't think this should go on the DUS
All right,
docket.
Your Honor.
So this is what's gonna happen, Mr. Seawright. The charge is fleeing and eluding the police. It carries a penalty of up to 6 months in jail, up to a $1,000 fine. Driving under suspension has the same with 2 points on your license. If you plead guilty or no contest today, you'll be convicted. I'll listen to anything else you and Miss Matlin have to say, and I have some questions, and then your case will be over today. If you disagree, instead, we'll set this for a trial. Do you want to plead no contest or go to trial? Go ahead. Signed by the X. Thank you. Does Mr. Seawright have any redeeming qualities?
Oh, yes, Your Honor, he does.
Good, that's what I want to hear.
Yes, he does. He is employed at NPW Environmental Services, supports his girlfriend's son and his unborn child, so he's a responsible dad and partner. He is a high school grad. He's been to Tri-C for 7 months. He's got no criminal history. Traffic he does, but nothing that is, I think, been noted. Excuse me. He did spend 2 days in jail for this, Your Honor. And we're asking that, you take that into consideration because he is making steps. He's been working on getting his license back. He's taking care of the courts. Excuse me. He does have to take, get a judicial order to take the driving test and the remedial course, but he's been maintaining the SR22 insurance, so he's showing that he is trying, Your Honor.
Okay, so the fine is gonna be $100 and costs will apply any bond. We're gonna suspend the days, give him credit for the 2 days he served. He'll be on active probation to get his license and complete the Finish First program. He'll have 2 points on his license. And do you have insurance now, sir?
No, but I showed it last time I came to court. Never seen it.
And that concludes, they didn't take the car. That concludes this matter. He'll go to the clerk of probation. Thank you.
Yeah, you're right. Is that the only one you got?
That's the only one.
Phil Salters.
Good morning,
Good morning. Do we have a resolution?
Your Honor, yes. It's my understanding there'll be a plea forthcoming to the OVI on this one.
Yes.
And dismiss the balance of the charges.
And this would be the second, is that our understanding?
Yes. We're vaccinated to be passed for sentencing.
Okay. Mr. Salterson, the charge is operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol. This would appear to be your second offense within 10 years. That means it carries a minimum of 10 days in jail, the maximum is 6 months. The minimum fine is $525, the maximum is $1,625. Your license must be suspended for 1 year, but can't be suspended for up to 5 years. You'll have 6 points on your license. This conviction will be on your record for life. And I tell people on their second offense, you're halfway to a felony. By your fourth offense in 10 years, you could serve time in a state penitentiary. By your third offense, you lose your car. So it's important that you understand you've reached that halfway mark. So if you plead no contest today, you'll be convicted. Mr. Smith has asked me to reset this for sentencing, and we will do that so he can present you in the best light at the time of sentencing. But you can't change your mind later. You will be convicted. Now, if you disagree with all of that, if you feel you're not guilty of this charge, you can still tell me that. We'll set this for trial. You have the right to a jury trial, or you can have the case tried to me as the judge. That's your choice, whether you have a judge or jury. The burden of proof is on the state. They'd have to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Mr. Smith would have the right to cross-examine all the witnesses against you and bring witnesses for your defense. If you have witnesses who won't come to court voluntarily, he can ask me to issue a subpoena, court order, and I'll compel them to be here. And you would have the right to remain silent, and your silence could not be used against you. That would be up to the jury, excuse me, or the judge, if you choose me, to determine whether you're guilty or not guilty. So you can plead no contest or go to trial. Any questions? Are you currently under the influence of any alcohol or drugs? Do you want to plead no contest, or do you want to go to trial? No contest. I'm going to ask you to sign this form that says you're pleading no contest. And then Mr. Rose will give you a date. Thank you. Step right over there.
Reginald Washington. Washington.
Gentlemen, do we have a resolution?
Your Honor, it's my understanding council wishes to check on the status of the fires in Cleveland and is requesting a second preacher.
And do you know what happened to the car in this case?
Do I know what happened to the
Well,
car?
anyone. Is the car an impound or?
They took the car back. The place off leasing for.
Oh, it was a leased vehicle. Okay, that answers that. Mr. Rose is going to reset this for pretrial. Thank you.
Raymond Potts.
Good morning. Do we have a resolution?
We do, Your Honor. He's going to plead to a no-point, non-moving offense under 33701. It's unsafe vehicle charge.
And you're agreeable to that, Mr. Potts?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you want to tell me about what happened?
No, Your Honor. It's from a while ago.
Coming out. There it is.
Will I be able to request time today?
Yes. Are you working currently, sir?
No, I start on November 26th at Sprint downtown.
What do you do there? What will you be doing?
There's a call center for Sprint.
Your fine is going to be $75 across. I'm going to give you time to pay until December 17th. Hopefully you'll get paid by then. We've marked you have insurance. We've marked 0 points, and he's going to take you to the clerk. Good luck. Be careful.
Okay, thank you.
Michelle McEwen.
You're having a crime wave here.
Yeah, I know.
Do we have a resolution?
We do, Your Honor. It's my understanding there will be a plea forthcoming to the OVI, and I'll dismiss the balance of the charges.
And it's my understanding this would be Ms. McEwen's first.
Correct. Yes, Your Honor. He's requesting that it's under State Code 45.
Yes.
Okay.
Ma'am, I know Mr. Motto has gone through this, but I want to go through your rights with you, make sure you understand. You've been charged with operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol. This fortunately is your first. That means it carries a minimum of 3 days in jail or a 3-day program at your expense. The maximum is 6 months. The minimum fine is $375. The maximum is $1,075. Your license must be suspended for 1 year, but can be suspended for up to 3 years. You'll have you'll have 6 points on your license. This conviction will be on your record for life. So if you plead guilty or no contest today, you'll be convicted. I'll listen to you and Mr. Motto, then you'll be sentenced and your case will be over today. But if you don't have to do that. If you feel you're not guilty, you can tell me that now. We'll set this for trial. You have the right to a jury trial, or you can have the case tried to me as the judge. That's your choice whether you have a judge or jury. The burden of proof is on the state. They'd have to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Mr. Motto would have the right to cross-examine all the witnesses against you and bring witnesses for your defense. If you have witnesses who won't come to court voluntarily, I'll issue a subpoena, a court order, and I'll compel them to be here. And you would have the right to remain silent, and your silence could not be used against you. Then it would be the jury, up to the jury or the judge, if you want me to hear it, to determine whether you're guilty or not guilty. Okay? So you can plead no contest today, your case will be over, or you can tell me you want to go to trial. I'm going to ask you to sign this. Are you currently under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
No.
Thank you. What would you like to tell me, Mr. Motto?
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, she's taking this matter very seriously. She's a delivery truck driver. This is her first offense, Your Honor. We'd ask that you allow her to do the 3-day school and suspend any other jail time, Your Honor.
Do you have a CDL or you're?
No, I'm a delivery driver. I drive for a Chinese restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the misunderstanding.
No, that's fine. No, because I was going to say, then you've got real problems.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Even though you might be driving for a Chinese restaurant. Okay. The fine's $375 and costs will apply any bond and give you time to pay. You're sentenced to 180 days in jail. I'm going to suspend 177. You can do the 3-day program instead of jail. You'll be on active probation after that to follow the recommendations of the program. Your license is suspended for 1 year from August 10th. You have 6 points on your license. We marked you have insurance. The vehicle should have been released to you. And that concludes this matter. Thank you. You can take her to the, good luck, ma'am.
Okay, good luck.
James Heigel? Heigel, is that your pronunciation? Your Honor, Mr. Motto's asking for the ability to take a look at the procedures on the checkpoint, so he's asking for another day.
Okay, can we reset this? Is that why we have all these OBIs? You had a checkpoint?
Yeah, it's that's a big part of it, Your Honor, but I think this is the only one today from the checkpoint.
Mr. Rose will give you that date. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Can I call two that I don't think are here? Your Honor?
Absolutely.
Michael Warner? Oh, he showed up. Phyllis Jefferson? Oh, no, that's not the wrong one.
Okay, we're going to issue a warrant for Jefferson and Warner.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's it?
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Have a good Thanksgiving.
Have a good holiday.
Thank you. You too. I'm done.
Mr. DiGiorano's done? Everybody's done? Okay. Mr. Morse, you're up.
Tammy Wilkins. Monica Atwater.
Do we have a resolution?
Do, Your Honor. Your Honor, she's going to move to amend to disorderly conduct 50903, 4th-degree misdemeanor judge. It would be a request for a no-contact order and restitution, Your Honor.
No, I don't have
Restitute, I'm sorry, Judge.
it. Give me a second here. Looking at Wilkins here. $250 plus a $25 copay.
Correct, Your Honor.
And, okay. let's start again. So, what's the plea to?
Disorderly conduct, Judge, 50903, fourth degree misdemeanor,
The
Judge.
city code.
City code.
And then, do you agree that the total restitution would be $275?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Can she pay that today?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Wilkinson, the charge is disorderly conduct. It carries a penalty of up to 30 days in jail and up to a $250 fine. If you plead guilty or no contest today, you'll be convicted. I'll listen to everybody here, then you'll be sentenced and your case will be over today. If you disagree with that, though, if you feel you're not guilty, we'll set this for trial. Well, it is set for trial today. We'll just proceed to trial. So, do you want to plead no contest or go to trial? I'm going to ask you to sign this form that says you're pleading no contest. Mr. Goldberg will look that over to make sure it's accurate.
You are a citizen, you're not waiving counsel because I'm here, you're under no contest, you're giving up the waiving of the trial, you're waiving of the jury trial, which you're entitled to if you're going to a trial on assault. So go ahead and sign. She has executed the
that's
waiver.
Ms. Atwater, anything you'd like to tell me? No. Mr. Morris?
Your Honor, other than only that, again, the city would rest a no contact order regarding Ms. Wilkins and Ms. Atwater. Thank you.
Your Honor, I would just say that this appears to be an aberration. Ms. Wilkins has had the same job for 20 years, never been in trouble before. There's a man involved at the center of this, and my client understands she acted very inappropriately, and at my urging, she did attend Bridgeway counseling. Did an anger management class, and she understands that she needs to stay away from Ms. Atwater in the future, and she needs to move on from this situation, which I think she's got all the tools to do. So we would ask the court to take that into consideration in passing sentencing.
Fine's going to be $100 in cost. There'll be restitution paid today to the clerk, which will be paid to Ms. Atwater in the amount of $275. We're going to suspend the jail days. She's going to be on active non-reporting probation for 1 year. She's going to do 40 hours of community service. She's not to have any contact whatsoever with Ms. Atwater during that time. Maybe I could ask for your help, because Mr. Dubus isn't here today. Since Ms. Wilkins is going to make restitution today, we can get Ms. Atwater a check. But if you could find a nice, she could sit in the back if you like. We'll get you a check from the clerk today, ma'am, okay? And so Mr. Walski will help make sure you get that, and won't lose you in the process, okay? And she could sit back. Okay. Thank you. Okay, they'll take you to the clerk and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor, very much. We're going to walk out right there. Yeah.
Let me have a nice holiday. I'll come and see you Tuesday.
Okay.
We have our,
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
Can't wait for that.
Michael Durbin.
Morning again, Your Honor.
Do we have a resolution?
We do.
Your Honor, city, based in consultation with the officer in the matter, city's going to move to amend to physical control, Judge.
And there was no prior OVI?
No.
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Durbin, then currently you've been charged with operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol, very serious. It's on your record for life. I'm sure Mr. Quinn has gone through all that with you. The prosecutor is willing to reduce this to something much less significant, called being in control of a vehicle under the influence of alcohol. It does carry a penalty of up to 6 months in jail, up to a $1,000 fine, no mandatory license suspension, and no points. And it would not be on your record for life. It'll fall off your record like any other traffic offense as time goes by. If you plead no contest to that amended charge, you'll be convicted today. I'll listen to you and Mr. Quinn, then you'll be sentenced and your case will be over today. But if you disagree with that, you still have time to tell me that. You can tell me you're not guilty, and instead we'll set this for trial. trial, and you do have the right to a jury trial. So do you wish to plead no contest to being in physical control of a vehicle under the influence, or go to trial on the OBI?
Plead no contest.
You'll accept that plea. I'm gonna ask you to sign that form that says you're pleading no contest, and then I'll listen to anything Mr. Quinn wants to tell me.
Judge, Mr. Durbin is a Cleveland firefighter. He's been there for 22 years. There was a flat tire. He was stopped at the side of the road. There was no operation. There were some issues about that. As you know, we did have an alcohol and drug assessment right away. He came out clean. I think this is just an isolated instance, and we ask you to treat it that way. Judge, he has been under suspension for 4 months. And as you know, he works 24 on, and then it goes to different things, so it's really been difficult at work because of the driving. So we would ask you to give us credit for time served and terminate the license suspension.
Okay, the fine's gonna be $250 in cost. How long have you been a firefighter, sir?
22 years now.
There's not gonna be any probation. We've noted he has insurance, there's no points, and I will terminate the license suspension, but as you know, I have to do a special order for that. I'll do that as soon as we're done with the
great.
docket.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And so I'll make sure that the clerk sends it to the BMV today.
Wonderful.
But you know how that is, by the time it gets through
I'll
the
explain it
system.
to him,
Yeah,
Judge.
it might be next week, but
Sure.
I promise we'll get it done today
Thank
so
you
he
so
can
much.
get back to work.
Thank you.
So you basically have a fine. Good luck to you, Mr. Durman. Don't disappoint me.
Thank you,
Don't let
Your
this
Honor.
happen
Happy
again.
Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Hope you feel better, Joe.
You too.
Thank you, sir.
Good, okay, sir. Anthony Adams?
I'm coming with
Mr. Steve Matter, didn't somebody tell me you were going on to bigger and better things?
I'm sorry?
Didn't somebody tell me you were going on to bigger and better things?
I'm in the business with one of my business clients as well, so that's taking up about 60% of my time at this point.
Gotcha. How do we want to proceed?
Our counsel is requesting a bench trial in the matter.
Your Honor, I've discussed this matter with my client, and he does want to have a trial in the matter. Would ask the court to consider reducing his bond, though he can't post a bond.
Do we have the victim here today?
Good morning.
How are you? Ashley Pagan?
Do we know if Miss, is that her
Yeah.
coming? I did not arraign Mr. Adams. I don't think I remember talking to him.
I think he's posted for 15 days so far.
Go ahead.
Judge, the only thing the state would point out is, obviously, we're here for violating a protection order that was, I think, placed in good reason. And although normally for various considerations, I don't think it would be pertinent to address the court regarding this, but I do believe for bond consideration, it's very pertinent. The city's understanding that Mr. Adams also has a pending matter involving another female that has been charged with a felony in Cuyahoga County.
It's a felony 3 domestic violence, Your Honor.
I'm not going to reduce the bond, so we'll set this for trial as soon as we can. Mr. Rose will give you that date.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Jeremy Smith?
You can have a seat, sir. I'm in my closet. Who else?
Jeremy Smith. Judge, regarding Mr. Smith, it's city's understanding that counsel is, or, I'm sorry,
Go ahead.
that Mr. Smith is also requesting a bench trial.
Well, let me ask you. He wasn't there, he didn't do it.
Your Honor,
Is there anything we can talk about?
possibly, I don't know, is there any resolution other than a trial? That would be, I mean, it's already an M4.
That's what I'm saying, though, and it was like 2 years ago. I'm just wondering, like, what would he have to say, though? Like, was a phone call, like, that was never no, I don't think I have.
Judge, what I can
3
suggest to the
years.
court for what it's worth is that the city has been in contact with the victim. The victim, who is not here today, certainly is willing to prosecute, and participate, to make everyone aware of that. But also, Judge, obviously there's two counts of menacing. The city would not only want if there was a plea to the other. But
Well, basically, they are alleging, Mr. Smith, that you called and harassed both of these individuals, and you threatened to break into their home, damage her auto, assault her, and also threatened a sexual assault.
I didn't do nothing.
Okay, we'll set this for trial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Why you ain't say that? Why you ain't say that was on there? I didn't say none of that. But I told you when I called and said though. Yeah. Like, what type of attorney is you though? Like, is you here for
Sir,
that more?
sir, what is going on?
No, no,
Sir,
we gonna
you
set it for
said,
trial.
wait, listen.
No, I was
Wait, no, you
talking to
listen to
my-
me, sir.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
said to me that you didn't understand what their allegation was, what you said they would say. I just informed you of that.
That my lawyer, that was the only, I didn't know what it was about. I thought it was about that phone call. That's why I asked my lawyer to explain it to me.
Right, and
But
so
it was nothing like
but
that.
I explained it to you. So
Yeah,
now
you-
we're gonna set this for trial, correct? Because you didn't do this.
Yeah, I didn't do
Okay,
nothing like that.
have a
no.
seat there, sir. We're gonna give you a court date. Thank you.
I just want to make sure. Well, you're doing phones,
It's a good thing I got out of bed.
And this guy, Richard Freeman.
He might want a real lawyer. I don't know.
The judge keeps looking for a real prosecutor.
It's almost Christmas. Maybe she'll get her wish.
Mr. Freeman? Do we have a resolution?
Your Honor, we're asking for another pre-trial on this one, just to discuss the matter further with my client.
Are you sure we don't want to just set it for trial and he can change his plea then if he wants to?
Want us to set it for trial? We can set it for trial.
Mr. Rose will give you that date. Thank you.
Grab the stand, get you a notice.
Derek Burgess.
This one we give her. He's a no-show.
Although for whatever
Mr.
reason, I
Burgess?
didn't have that one, but the only reason I'm saying, I don't know if it was reset or something like that.
No, I thought I had printed out ones on Mr. Burgess. He has multiple cases.
Yeah. 76, 69.
Oh, wow, okay, the city's requesting a capias trial.
We're gonna issue, oh, well, okay. Derek Burgess. Derek Burgess. We're gonna issue a warrant for Derek Burgess on both cases. That's it. Thank you, Mr. Sweetback.
Eric Masterson.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I assume you have the baby.
I did.
Boy or girl?
Girl, Mary Claire.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do we have a resolution here too?
Something like a little Italian baby.
Mary Claire Corgan. Super Italian.
Your Honor, we do, it's going to be a plea to the OVI. City would nolly the balance, Your Honor.
And it's my understanding this would be the first.
It's my understanding as well, isn't it?
It is, Your Honor. May I step away to grab the copy?
December 7th?
Mr. Masterson, I know Ms. Corrigan has explained this to you, but I also need to go through your rights. You've been charged with operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol. Fortunately, this is your first offense. It carries a minimum of 3 days in jail or a 3-day education program at your expense. The maximum is 6 months. The minimum fine is $375. The maximum is $1,075. Your license must be suspended for 1 year, but can be suspended for up to 3 years. You'll have 6 points on your license. This conviction will be on your record for life. So if you plead guilty or no contest today, you'll be convicted. I'll listen to you and Ms. Corrigan, then you'll be sentenced and your case will be over today. But if you disagree with that, you can still tell me that. Instead, we'll set this for trial. You have the right to a jury trial, or you can have the case tried to me as the judge. That's your choice, whether you have a judge or jury. The burden of proof is on the state. They'd have to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Ms. Corrigan would have the right to cross-examine all the witnesses against you and bring witnesses for your defense. If you have witnesses who won't come to court voluntarily, she can ask me to issue a subpoena, a court order, and I'll compel them to be here. And you would have the right to remain silent, and your silence could not be used against you. Then it would just be up to the jury or me, the judge, if you want the judge to hear your case, to determine whether you're guilty or innocent. So again, you can plead no contest or go to trial.
I will plead no contest, Your Honor.
Let me ask you, sir, are you currently under the influence of any drugs or alcohol? Okay, thank you. I'm going to ask you to complete that form, and then I'm going to listen to everything you have to say.
Okay, thanks. So, Your Honor, I am deeply regretful for this situation. This happened about 6 months ago. I had been in prison prior to that. Coming home, I've had a little bit of a transition. I'm doing very well. I'm in a lot of programs. I completed 2 drug programs. I'm in a lot of mental health treatment. I've been to court. I've got shared parenting with my children.
So let me ask you,
I just want to ask you if you could drop it. Was my main
What, okay, so hold that thought. So are you working?
I'm not currently. I've got a disability issue, and I've also got the mental health side of it. That I was gonna
And so
focus
are
on.
you under, is he on probation, parole right now?
He's on post-release, post-release control, Your Honor, and we do have a motion pending, or a appeal pending to see if we could get that terminated, because I think it was wrongfully imposed, but he is on parole right now. We would ask that you consider placing him on non-reporting probation, like monitored probation, because he is reporting to someplace
Right.
else. He's in a lot of mental health issues, or a lot of mental health programs. Your Honor, he has had an alcohol assessment and drug assessment, as well as, and I do have these documents. And he also has insurance. I thought that my receptionist had faxed in a motion for driving privileges, so
I
apparently
don't think I did see it.
that did not come through, so I will confirm with my receptionist why that hasn't happened today. Because certainly it did work out.
Oh, September 27th, he finished an IOP.
He's
And I'm still active. I'm trying.
Good. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. The fine's gonna be 300, the minimum, 375. We'll apply any bond and give you time to pay. You're sentenced to 180 days. We'll suspend all but 177. I assume you wanna do the 3-day program. You'll be on active, non-reporting probation for 1 year to finish that and do everything else you need to do. His license is suspended for 1 year from the date of this incident. He'll have 6 points on his license. We've marked you have insurance. The vehicle was released. Now let's talk about driving privileges. I will grant driving privileges because you finished the IOP, but we have a form in the clerk's office. If he just wants to fill that out and file it,
Oh, perfect.
then you don't have to bother with a motion. I'll review that and our clerk will then issue the
Privileges.
permit. Right.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
Those first.
Yeah, what are they, Rick?
Sienna Robinson.
Sienna Robinson? I'm sorry. Sienna Robinson.
Is she here? Oh, we're gonna issue, Sienna Robinson, we're gonna issue a warrant for Sienna Robinson.
Mick.
Fayez Hill.
Fayez Hill.
I assume he's not here either.
Correct, Your Honor.
Fayez Hill. We're gonna issue a warrant for Fayez Hill.
Nicholas Carter.
Nicholas Carter.
Your Honor, the victim was here in that case, and she said that Mr. Carter had written a letter that he couldn't get off work, asking for continuance.
And how does she know that?
He did notify me.
It's your family member, I think.
She's requesting a capias, Your Honor.
I don't have a letter
Okay.
on my docket anyway. So we're gonna issue a warrant for Nicholas Carter. Do you wanna take a break?
I'm sorry.
And I can talk to the Freeman, the sovereign citizen?
Whatever you'd like to do, I just
Have
wanted to see
some-
one
Okay,
thing.
go ahead.
Are any of these ready?
Uh,
If not, then that's okay. Okay, Judge.
Have we handled all the other attorneys? Whatever.
Well, I mean,
Go ahead.
public defender too, but yeah. I got you, Judge. Go ahead.
Gerald Hadley? Thank you, sir. Gerald Hadley Bay?
I am the grantor beneficiary of
Mr. Bay, before you begin, because I want to hear everything you want to tell me, let me just state why we're here. We have an old case where you have unpaid fines and costs from 2013, and we've blocked your license, your driver's license. Then we have a new charge today, driving under suspension. Let me find it. Expired plates and no seatbelt. That actually is set for trial today. Is there an officer here on Gerald Hadley?
I'm actually requesting I'm actually rescheduling because I'm
Okay,
having
hold that thought. Mr. Morris?
Yes.
Mr. Hadley was set for trial today, but he's asking for a continuance. I don't see that there's an officer here, so.
No objection at all.
Okay, so Mr. Hadley, having said that, we'll continue this. Tell me everything you want me to know. Because you're not Gerald Hadley, you're Gerald Hadley Bay, correct?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm having a problem receiving documents out of the clerk court. They constantly keep giving me outdated material.
What documents are those, sir, that you're
I've been asking
requesting?
for your oath of office. They've been giving me a 1994 document here. I have a 2000 and it says here your oath of office expired January 1st, 2018. I've been unable to receive an oath of office since then. I've had 5 people here to receive your oath of office, and every last one of them keep receiving a 24-year-old oath. So
I'm old.
I can understand that. We all are.
No, we do have a new one. Okay, let me ask you, Mr. Hadley, is your address 10219 Sandusky?
Excuse me?
Is your address one?
You can send mail in care up there. I have no address.
But I could mail it in
Yes, you
care of.
can.
Okay, so we're gonna get you a current oath of office. What else, sir?
I also would like to get a hearing in the chambers.
I don't do hearings in chambers. Everything I do is on the record because this is a public court and everybody has the right to hear what's going on.
That's not a problem.
That's why you'll notice I have never gone in my chambers this morning. I don't do it. I think everybody should hear what's going on.
That's fine.
Anything else, sir?
That's it.
Let me ask you this, sir. Normally, what I would do in such a situation, if this were going to go to trial, because I'll reset it so you can have the oath, is that I know that you follow a different philosophy of law than this court does, because I have to follow the directions of the Ohio Supreme Court, but you have other beliefs that certainly we recognize. So when we come back, what I would do is I would permit the city to proceed with the officer who gave you the ticket if they choose to proceed, and then you would have the right to cross-examine them. But I know that you have reservations about participating in a proceeding of this nature. So then at that point, what I do is I permit you at that time to put on the record anything you like. If you have more filings you'd like to make, you could actually file them at that time if you like. I would rule on any other requests that you make. Then I would make a finding at the end of the trial. If I find you guilty, you have the right to appeal that to the Court of Appeals. Are you familiar with that?
Yes.
Right? Okay, good. Some people don't know that, and I want to make sure you understand you have
I
that
also
right.
was wondering if, with the oath, will you be securing my constitutional rights, protecting my rights? My
Well,
sustainable
I
rights?
protect the rights as outlined by the Supreme Court of the United States and the Supreme Court of Ohio, and those will certainly be secured in this courtroom.
Thank you.
Okay, so I don't think it will take more than a week, but I don't schedule anything during Thanksgiving week. So Mr. Rose will reset this in a couple weeks.
Thank you.
Okay? In the meantime, we'll have the clerk mail you the current.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, sir. Shall we? Should we do some housing, Mr. Howe, Mr. Morris? Or do we have a prisoner? Let's do this gentleman and then you'll be next. And this gentleman's name?
This is Tyrone Jackson, DV, in violation of the TPO.
Okay. So how do we want to proceed?
What's his name? Tyrone Jackson. Janelle Brown. All right, Susan's understanding that this would be a plea to the domestic violence and the temporary protection order violation. The domestic violence ends 288 and TPO 237, Judge.
Let me see here, I thought I printed this out. Guess not. There it is. Okay. Okay, Mr. Jackson. The first charge is domestic violence. It carries a penalty of up to 6 months in jail and up to a $1,000 fine. Then the second charge is violation of a temporary protection order. That carries a penalty of up to 6 months in jail and up to a $1,000 fine. The domestic violence record charge will be on your record for life. Now, having said that, if you plead no contest today, you'll be convicted. I'll listen to everybody here. Then you'll be sentenced and your case will be over today. If you disagree with that, though, if you feel you're not guilty of either or both of these charges, you can tell me that. We'll set this for trial. You have the right to a jury trial. The burden of proof would be on the state. They'd have to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt, Mr. Jackson. Mr. Warren would represent you. He'd be able to cross-examine all the witnesses against you and bring witnesses for your defense. If you have witnesses who won't come to court voluntarily, he can ask me to issue a subpoena court order and we'll compel them to be here. And you have the right to remain silent, and your silence cannot be used against you. That's just up to the jury. They listen to the facts and they decide. So you can plead no contest to those two charges today, violation of a TPO and domestic violence, or you can tell me you want to go to trial. Any questions? How would you like to plead? I'm going to accept that plea. I'm going to ask you to sign that form that says you're pleading no contest. This is Mr. Tyrone Jackson. Thank you. Ma'am, is there anything you'd like to tell me? Okay. Ms. Gordon, anything you'd like to say?
Indicated that the only contact that she wants is related to their baby. And so she suggested that maybe he could visit the baby at his parents' house. So he's not going to have contact with her, and that any communication related to her, to the baby, be via text message. Because she's tried to do that in the past and he's taken advantage of it.
I don't agree with that.
But she would like him to have a relationship with the baby, and perhaps the parenting program would be a good thing in addition to that.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Warren, anything you want to tell me?
Young Tyrone Jackson's 25 years old. He has a GED. His prior criminal history, as my understanding, consists of 2 disorderly conduct charges and a dog charge. He has no other prior criminal history, no other violent charges. The victim in this case, as we are aware, is the mother of his child. I guess the child they've been together for 2 years, and they have a child 1 year old. As I explained to him, he can get a visitation through juvenile. He doesn't have any mental or substance abuse issues. At the time of the offense, he was working through a temp agency, but he didn't have a job assignment, so he was unemployed at the time. He's been in jail 27 days.
That's accurate, 27. Okay. On the is there anything you wanted to say, Mr. Jackson?
I don't want no contact with her, period. Text messages, calls, and then whatever visitation we're gonna do, I'm gonna go through her parents.
That's probably a wise decision. Let me ask you a question, Mr. Jackson. Do you have a court order from juvenile court saying that you're the father?
No. I signed a birth certificate.
And are you paying is there a child support order of any kind? I'll just prepare you for this. It's totally up to her at this point. Until you have an order from juvenile court declaring you the father, you truly don't have any visitation rights. So I always encourage everybody, when you get out, contact a lawyer, go to juvenile court, have that established so that there is a visitation order. Otherwise, she can withhold visitation totally. You'll also be required, of course, to pay child support, and they'll set that up too. But I will put out an order then that you'll have no contact with her whatsoever, and if you choose to seek visitation, you can do that through your parents. Okay. Why did this happen, Mr. Jackson?
I was drinking too much.
Do you think you have an alcohol problem? Do you think you have an alcohol problem? Or a drug problem? Okay. This is what we're going to do. On the violation of a TPO, you're sentenced to 30 days in jail. You have 27 days credit. You won't have any fines and costs on that case. On the domestic violence charge, your fine's $100 and costs will apply. Well, there's no bond. We'll give you time to pay. You're sentenced to 180 days. The days are suspended. You'll be on active probation for 1 year. You'll attend a parenting class and domestic violence counseling. You'll have no contact whatsoever with Janelle Brown. And that concludes this matter. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nakia Ramsour. Good morning. Mr. Morris? This is Miss Ramsour. Back in 2016, she had a passing bad check case and a petty theft case. She's done everything she was supposed to. She paid restitution. She's asking to seal the record. Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Very good. Ma'am, this gentleman's going to take you to the clerk. They're going to give you a copy of my order. Even the charge that was dismissed will be sealed. They'll take care of it here by Monday. Nobody will be able to find your name in our computer. But we have to send it to the state of Ohio because they have a central computer. It could take up to 30 days for them to seal it there, but then it'll be done. Okay? Good luck. Thank you.
Jareem Evans.
I believe you have a competency report on Jareem
I do.
Evans.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay. So we have a report that Mr. Evans is not competent, but may be restored to competent, and they would recommend a commitment to North Coast.
Okay.
I assume there's no other location that you would recommend.
Yeah, North Coast, given the MH issues,
Circumstances.
that's more appropriate than Warrensville for him, so.
Very good. Okay, so Mr. Evans, right now, you're gonna go down to the city jail, and we're gonna make arrangements to send you to North Coast Behavioral Center. Remember the doctor that came to see you? Okay, they're gonna have a doctor like that at North Coast to review your situation and give you treatment. And that concludes this. We need to set this in 60 days. We'll get a court date now.
But is North Coast like a program?
Yes, it's like a program.
You're gonna have to go, basically, Jerome, what's happening, you're gonna have to go to some place and stay there for 60 days. They're gonna provide you with education to help you, to see if you can understand the court process. Once that's done, we're gonna have to come back to court to find out what the outcome is, to see if you were restored, if you were able to understand, to aid, to help your attorney right here to help him with your defense. So that's what's gonna happen. So today, you're gonna have to go back downtown, go back downstairs to jail, and then they're gonna send you to North Coast, send you somewhere else.
It's
And you're gonna
January
be
18th.
today. So you're not gonna be going back to jail. Okay?
So I'm going to North Coast today.
Yes.
Well, I'll let her know. She know, I'll let her know, Jermaine.
I gotta ask her something about
What's up? Okay, well, just, let's finish with the judge first.
They'll be able to come downstairs and see you. So he's going downstairs and they'll be getting an order for me to commit him to North Coast shortly. Okay?
She'll take care of it, Jermaine. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a good holiday.
You too.
Hey, good to see you.
You too. Take care.
Thank you.
Understood. Judge, before we do that, can you sidebar with the judge about Mr. Adams?
Didn't I just, didn't we hear Mr. Adams?
Yeah, we did, Judge.
What?
So Mr. Adams, well, go ahead.
He's, you know, his bond was not reduced, so he's in jail, so we need to get him out. You know, I have the trial sooner rather than later. I'm out of town that day. It's set for. But
Have a trial now?
well, I was wondering if you would be opposed to time served, if I could get him to, please, got the felony warrant out there. I mean, I could,
How long has he been in there?
15 days.
15? Is the victim here?
Well, she was here, Judge, but we released her based on that. I mean, let me say that, regarding, based on the fact that he's been in for 15 days, and based on the fact that I know that he has a pending matter, I mean, the city doesn't have a position, you know, or an objection one way or the other regarding that. My only concern is because we let the victim leave.
The victim has the right to be heard at sentencing under the Ohio Constitution at this time, so. I don't know, when did Mr. Rose reset this?
The 30th. It's, we're looking at the 30th.
Are we coming back this month?
I'm gonna be out of town.
The 30th? We'll set it on the 30th, that's the best I
I'm out of
can.
town on the 30th. I could do the 7th. I need to subpoena T-Mobile records if we're going forward anyhow. I don't think they'll get back to me in 2 weeks.
Okay.
So.
I just can't do it today. So if you,
I'm okay
yeah,
with
so,
But if it's set for the 30th and I don't get those phone records and file the continuing,
well,
would that be okay?
do you think that he wants to change his plea?
Probably not, but.
Because I was hey, we'll just set it for a change of plea and you don't have to subpoena anything, but if he's not gonna change his plea, I can set it out farther. Mr. Rose can give you the farther date. Normally what we do is we check with people when they're in jail, you know, so if he indicates he wants to change his plea, we can see him on video or some other way. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Jamie Jones.
Have a good holiday.
Jamie Jones.
Good morning, Your
Good
Honor.
morning. And sir, would you remind me your name?
Phil Calabrese here.
Mr. Calabrese.
Yes, I'm co-counsel with Ms. Matlin, who's here. She just stepped out.
No problem.
I just checked in the hall, and it's here standing.
They wander around all the time. Now, it's my understanding the pit bull or a charge has been dismissed.
Both, Judge, in 367 and 366, Your Honor.
That's not my understanding from the docket, Your Honor. I didn't see any indication of that on the docket. Now, admittedly, it's been a few days since I've had a chance to look at it.
Judge, and frankly, the city dismissed these matters, if not 3, at least 2 weeks ago, Judge.
October 22nd, motion for leave to dismiss
Thank you, Judge.
and or amend. I can print it out for you. Would you like?
No, that's not necessary.
And I did, well, I signed it on the 27th.
Okay. No, I
So there's the
believe you.
motion, and we have a little judgment action. Okay, so those two charges are dismissed. Ms.
And those
Matlin,
were
we were just
dismissed on-
discussing, on October 22nd, the prosecution filed a motion to dismiss the no pit bull charges, and I signed that, so those are dismissed.
Okay. I never got that, Your Honor, so that,
I will bring that up with the clerk. Okay, so we've got animal at large on June 27th and number of dogs on June 21st.
City's understanding in conversation with both councils regarding this, that there would be frankly, why don't we do this? Why don't we we'll dismiss the number of dogs in 366, Judge, be a plea to the animal at large in 367, Your Honor?
Is that your understanding?
It is now, Your Honor, yes.
Well, no,
Yeah.
just because you said she pleaded both, and I'm
Yeah.
saying we'll just separate one.
She would, okay. That was our understanding.
Okay, so let's go through this, Ms. Jones. On June 21st, you were charged with no pit, not, having a pit bull that isn't allowed and too many dogs. Those are dismissed, okay, no costs. Then, on June 27th of this year, you had the no pit bull and animal at large. The no pit bull is dismissed. So now we just have animal at large. It carries a penalty of up to 30 days in jail and up to a $250 fine. I never put anybody in jail for that. I'll just give you a hint now, okay? So if you plead no contest to that charge, I'm going to listen to you and your attorneys. I'll decide on a fine, and your case will be over today. Or if you feel you're not guilty of that charge, we'll definitely proceed to trial on that charge too. So your decision today is, do you want to plead no contest to having an animal running free at large, or do you want to try?
Just Your Honor.
No contest? Okay. Anything you want to tell me, Ms. Madeline?
Your Honor, this has been a long, drawn-out situation, and yes, Jamie knew the dog kind of escaped because he went back to his previous owner.
Oh.
Because she got it from another individual, so he went back home and didn't realize he shouldn't. But the dog is, still in the residence, and is being very well taken care of and is restrained, so it's not a threat or anything to the neighborhood anymore.
The fine is $50 in costs. Can you pay that today?
No. Is there a way I can have a payment?
Yes.
Because
Are you working, Miss Jones?
No.
How do you support yourself?
I get Social Security for my daughter. And I'm back and forth to the doctor. So that's why I want to know if I can
Okay, we're going to give you till December 17th to pay. If you don't pay in full by that day, our bailiff will contact you to come in and set up a payment plan. Okay? This gentleman will take you to the clerk. And thank you, Miss Madeline.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you. Miss Jones, if you'll go with the bailiff. Next.
I'm so sorry. Officers.
Oh, that goes with the bailiff. Hi, George. Good to see you.
Who's on that case?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Shay Grayson. Randy's busy, Mr. Steve. Come on.
Do we have a resolution?
Judge, this could, oh.
If we could have a moment, sidebar real quick.
Sure.
Do
Well,
you want
wait.
to just step back?
Sir, why don't you step back? You come over here.
Sir, just have a seat for a second.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Judge.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Mr. Grayson, you want to step forward again after we sent you all the way back there?
Thank you, Judge.
Our city's understanding is that Mr. Grayson in the matter and in the TRD matter is going to plead to the physical control as charged. The city would nolly the CRB, Judge.
Mr. Grayson, then the charge of being in physical control of a vehicle under the influence of alcohol carries a penalty of up to 6 months in jail, up to $1,000 fine, no points on your license. A license suspension is discretionary. I don't have to impose it. So if you plead no contest today, you'll be convicted. I'll listen to everybody here. Then you'll be sentenced and your case will be over today. If you disagree with that, though, if you feel you're not guilty, we'll set this for trial and you have the right to a jury trial. So, do you want to plead no contest or do you want to go to trial?
Yes, ma'am. No contest.
I'll accept that plea. And I'm going to ask you to sign this form that says you're pleading no contest. Mr. Howard will make sure that's accurate.
Your Honor, would you mind amending this to the state code for me, please?
Absolutely, 45. Actually, I already did.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. What would you like to tell me?
Your Honor, Mr. Grayson is a lifelong resident of Ohio. He's a graduate of Maple Heights High School. He's now on probation or parole. Your Honor, he has no other pending cases or warrants. Your Honor, Mr. Grayson does have a felony record. He just recently got off of probation. Your Honor, he no prior OVIs, Your Honor. This is a situation where his mother died, Your Honor. This case is from the 4th. His mother's funeral was on the 5th. Mr. Grayson is an entrepreneur. He's started his own business, dry cleaning and laundry business, where he is going to get an app where he does pick up and drop off of people's laundry and uses commercial machines to do that and then deliver it back to them. He's going to do it for the elderly. And Mr. Grayson has been in Ohio his entire life. He wants to relocate to California and he can take that business with him. So he's just asking for consideration from this court that would allow him to move to California here very recently. He's planning on moving in January.
Oh.
He's single, he has no kids.
Okay, this is what we'll do. The fine's $100 and costs will apply any bond and give you time to pay. We're gonna suspend the sentence. You're gonna be on active probation for 1 year. You're gonna go for a chemical dependency assessment. However, I'm gonna indicate. If in fact you do relocate, thoroughly move, not just pay a visit to California, you can ask to get off of probation at that time. There, I'm going to indicate there are 0 points. We've marked insurance, and that concludes this matter. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Right this way, sir.
Anybody else? Okay. Good luck. Pretty sure I put that in. He's got time to pay till December 17th. Come on.
Robert Jellin. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
We're trying to get rid of some of these. Come on up, sir.
That's fine.
Answer your name.
Angelo Scazzarello.
Do we have a resolution, Joe?
It's impossible.
Do we have a resolution?
Your
Is the work
Honor,
done?
the property has not been re-inspected since May of 2017, although Mr. Scazzarello indicated to me in court this morning that they've done some but not all of the violations at this time.
So, how are we gonna resolve this, sir?
Well, he mentioned the reinspection.
That's correct. Re-inspections
Right, they
required.
have to, you have to show them the work is done, right?
There's a few items that is weather related, like fixing the chimney and things like that, which I got an estimate on of $1,700. I'd like to get a couple more. Money's an issue. But I'd be happy for him to come and re-inspect it and then.
Okay, so this is what we need you to do. You need to go to City Hall and schedule a re-inspection, okay? I'll reset this into January, but then we have to be done in January. Now, I believe your wife had written a letter saying that
Yes.
she hadn't come to court and we had issued a warrant.
Yes.
Is she here with you today?
She just went to the bathroom.
Oh, because we could bring that up and do them both at the same time. They got kind of, his wife, Valerie? Valerie, it's set for December 7th. They got split up so we're gonna set them together, okay? But you need to schedule that inspection as soon as possible.
Is there a possibility, since I posted a bond, that she could have her license?
Yes,
block
we'll
released?
release that. So her license got blocked.
She didn't realize it until her birthday.
What?
In the black room, I'll do it.
No, I want you to put it in the order. Okay, if you can find me the case number, I'll do it. Great, step over there, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Right over there.
Rodney Hansel.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are we doing?
Good. Your Honor, Mr. Hansel has finished one of the 2 violations that he was cited for. I believe that was your request at the last hearing. So the driveway remains incomplete.
Okay, so the only issue now is the driveway?
That's correct.
Okay, and I know money is a problem.
Right.
Did you want to say something?
Well, I was
She
gonna
has
show you
pictures of what
pictures
we
where
did
we
do.
fixed the whole deck and.
And
we
I believe you, and
painted the
he
whole garage.
agrees, so that's not even an issue anymore. The only issue is the driveway. Obviously, you're not gonna be putting a driveway in this year, and I know money is an issue. Have you gotten an estimate as to how much you think it'll
Well, I
cost?
know it's gonna, I had an estimate and it was over $3,000. Was the cheapest. And that would be just to resurface it.
Oh, yeah, the resurface. To
Is,
replace
would
it
that
would
be
10.
acceptable, just resurfacing?
Yes.
Okay.
It's an asphalt driveway.
Realistically, when do you think you could do that?
Well, with the money being a big thing, it probably wouldn't be till, like, well, obviously next year,
Right.
you know.
Do you think you could come up with it by April?
It took half our social security check to fix what we had to fix now.
Well, I don't know if weather would be permitted by April.
Well, I'm just concerned about you being able to raise the money by then.
Well, we'll be able to, I mean, it'd be a struggle, but I'll get it. I've been working, you know, I mean, but is April being the day that?
No, I can move this. This is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I picked up some work at a cemetery.
2 days.
Hard time, yeah.
And if you go forward, just make sure it's.
Thank you.
Could just take us to jail. Where are you gonna get the money?
Put you in jail, not me. She said just take us
Ladies,
to jail.
ladies, gentlemen, I don't wanna put anybody in jail. I mean, I do enjoy sometimes putting people in jail, but not you. Okay, this is what we're gonna do.
Mr. Leffel would like that.
Mr. Leffel, I'd wanna put in jail.
No, I'm not.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do, folks. You're gonna have till May 1st to do that. So you're gonna be on what's called active non-reporting probation. You don't have to come in every month, but by May 1st, my probation officer is gonna be looking to see if this is done.
Okay.
If you can't get it done, send me a letter, explain your situation, tell me how much time you need. That way they won't cite you again. If they say, that'll be more work for Mr. Leffel. So about May 1st. Also, you're gonna have fines and costs. I will suspend the fines and costs if all the work is done May 1st. Okay. So you can keep me posted in writing as to what your status is.
Yes.
If it looks like you can't make May 1st, we'll set this for another hearing. We'll come in and talk about it again.
The biggest thing, Judge, is the you know, the weather.
Right.
Because May, you know, it's still iffy.
Well, generally, they're doing that by May,
Okay,
definitely.
okay.
Okay, that concludes this matter. Thank you.
Thank you.
They'll take you to the clerk.
Judge, can we stop for 1 second, please?
Yes, you may.
Can you sign this for me, please?
Yes.
It's a blank check.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm time constraint on that, that's why I need that done now.
Alicia Lytle and
Thank you.
Charles Lytle.
Word of Righteousness and Pastor,
And Alicia Lytle also.
did you see them today?
I did not. Barbara Griffin, Your Honor?
I think you should go over there and see her.
So I think I need all.
Let me just say it one more time.
I need also.
Alicia Lytle and Pastor Charles Lytle.
I can go.
And and your names again?
Barbara Griffin?
Okay. And is everything done?
It is not, Your Honor.
Where are we at?
This is set for a bench trial. My understanding is that Ms. Griffin is gonna have a plea of no contest today. Ask for approximately 60 days to come back for sentencing.
Do you think the work realistically can be done in 60 days?
Yes, Your Honor.
How about you, Miss Griffin? Do you?
Maybe give or take maybe a little bit more.
And are you related? Son, are you the one who's gonna be doing all this?
Yeah, overseeing, yeah. oversee.
Okay. So do you have a contractor ready?
Yeah, we just passed the inspection before. We just passed it a couple of days ago, so.
Okay.
We're looking to see a good day, maybe a couple 40-degree weather or whatever, so.
Okay. We'll reset this for sentencing in 60 days to see where we're going. If you need more time, we'll talk about it then. Hopefully most will be
Daniel
done.
Foreman.
Okay? Thank you. Step over here, we'll give you that date. Oh, this is Griffin.
Daniel Foreman, Your Honor, it's a probation violation.
Mr. Foreman, Mr. Foreman.
Mr. Foreman,
It was supposed to be re-inspected.
I re-inspected it yesterday, Your
Oh.
Honor. Progress,
Oh, good.
progress, it's not habitable at this point, but there is progress.
So what do you think realistically?
Well, he's gonna have to determine, he and I talked briefly yesterday,
Yeah,
and I
we
believe
walked
it's,
the house. It's a lot of painting that gotta be done in the interior, like in the sand and the drywall. It's no structural work that need to be done, it's just mainly finished work.
So are you gonna be doing that yourself?
Yeah, I'm working like diligently to get it done. Like I said, the inspector, he came out, he's seen my progress of what I got done in there. I got quite a bit done.
yeah, this is, violations were assumed in 2016, you said it's in the
Oh, I
probation.
remember it vividly, vividly. So the
He's-
only thing is the interior walls have
That's
to
not
be
correct.
made.
He still has both exterior and interior. He's got to do his garage roof, he's got to finish painting, he's got to do some concrete work, he's got to do window work, he's got to do plumbing work inside, electrical, HVAC, the heating system. Finish that and make the place habitable. He doesn't have any kitchen cabinets, he's got, basically it's not habitable at this point.
I forgot the flower boxes.
How much did you pay for this house? Well, at least you didn't get ripped off. Do you, do you have a target date when everything will be done?
I mean, I'm working as hard as I can. I know for a fact, like a year kind of like took place, like when my brother passed, I had to bury him and stuff like that. So that kind of like a little depression and different things like that. That happened November 17th of 2017, which is a year now. So like that's just kind of getting over that hump. I mean, I'm moving. I mean, like far as if I showed you before and after pictures, I say the glass is 3/4 full.
This is what we're gonna do, sir.
Like I have all my materials, it's just, like I say, struggling with labor help.
Trying to figure out how I wanna do this. I am assuming that this house is not a blight on the community, is it? I mean,
It
it's not done,
was.
well, but the exterior, I mean, you said he has to have a new garage roof, is it otherwise?
Well, he's got to finish his painting and concrete work and so forth. He's got a porch where there's no ceiling on it, so you can see right up into the second floor of the house. It's, like I say, it wasn't a blight, it's better. It's improved.
This is what I'm gonna do, sir, because the weather is getting bad.
Like all exterior work can be completed. I mean, interior work can be completed.
This is what I'm gonna say. I'm sending you back to probation because you're cluttering up my docket. You have to finish it. You have to show monthly progress to the probation officer, and probation is extended until this is completed. So every month we have to show him you've
So
completed something.
pictures or I have to like
Pictures
schedule
are
somebody
good.
to come out?
He might, the probation officer may just stop out on his own.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it the same lady or?
Actually, it's gonna be, Mr. Mattern. He's the meanest man in the court, he's meaner than Leffel.
Nice.
So, Am I right?
I agree, Joe.
Okay. I wanted to give that, you can take him to Mr. Matter.
Okay.
Thank you. Good luck.
Andrea Herman and Raymond Such.
How you doing, Your Honor?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Are we done?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Your Honor,
Inspection.
although we've been here 4 times already on this case, violations were assumed August 22nd of 17. They have had no re-inspections since that
Oh.
time.
I thought that you were gonna do that before we
It's done.
came
This
back.
house is- Here's an inspection.
From what city?
It's from a licensed inspector.
You're playing games with me, Mr. Such.
No, the house
No,
is-
you know that you need an inspection from the city.
We feel threatened by him.
He's threatened you
No,
with
not him.
physical
No,
harm?
No.
Who's threatened you with physical harm?
No one's threatened us with physical harm.
Then
We're
what's
just
the
nervous
issue?
every time we go in there.
We're attacked and we
We're
feel like
attacked.
every time we go in there, that something worse is gonna come of it.
Yes, every
So
time we walk
we
through the door.
had
And if it wasn't for you,
a
Your Honor,
credible
we have a
licensed
credible
inspector
licensed
come in
inspector
and
come in.
inspect it.
And
And if you please
if
look
you
at the
please look at, we can show you
pictures.
pictures of the house. The point
We
of sale is
went above
totally
and beyond
completed. We went
the
above
point
and
of sale.
beyond. We believe in doing code and above. This is our personal home. And every time we go in there, it's just,
The fine is $100 and costs. You're sentenced to 10 days in jail. This matter is concluded. I'll give you time to pay the fines and costs till
Your
December
Honor.
17th.
Your Honor, can we plead not guilty?
No, you're going to jail. You are just a fine. And
Oh
ma'am, what
my
is your name?
God.
Ma'am, what is your name?
You said we could-
Be quiet. What is your name?
My name's Andrea Herman.
Miss Herman. Your fine is gonna be $250 in costs and you'll be able to leave today. He goes downstairs.
Wait, this one, folks.
May I have time to pay, please?
You will.
Okay, where are we at? Robert Janelle. I'm sorry, Robert Jellin. I
Close enough.
apologize, sir.
Can my attorney stand on this side, because I can't hear out of my right ear?
That's okay, that's all right, you don't have to worry.
Do we have a resolution?
I believe
yet.
council's requesting a continuance for another pretrial judge.
What do we
Now,
need
tell
another?
the court why.
Yeah, why?
He's, he'd have a license now, he had a bunch of properties in Cleveland,
Okay,
and they come up with some violations.
okay.
And that happens, as you see the past half hour. But he's got rid of most of them, the bank's taking them, and I didn't realize what the problem was when we were here last. I have to go down to the 13th floor downtown and see if I can clear the warrants on all, they're all Cleveland properties.
Ah, so
It may
they're all
not be a big
warrants.
deal,
Yeah.
but he doesn't want to violate, he wants to drive legally. But we're asking for a little time.
Well, I show originally when he was arrested, he had a license forfeiture from Brunswick Mayor's Court. Is that cleared up?
No, because I can't get I went to the license bureau, but because of Cleveland having stuff on me, I couldn't.
Well, no, you have to go to Brunswick Mayor's Court first and deal with that case.
But in order for me to do that, I had to get my license and registration.
Is that what they told you?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I showed that he had when he was arrested, just Brunswick.
I bet they left out, he knows what the problem is.
Well, you think the BMV didn't put them on his record? This is what I'll do, I'll continue it if you want, but you know we have a DUS docket here? So if he pleads no contest to these charges today, he
We'll do
comes
it.
back with a valid license, then they'll reduce this.
Might take 90 days. A
That,
lot of property.
better on the US docket than on this one.
That's
Step over
right.
here, we'll sign
Complete
this.
no contest, come back
Yes,
within,
sure.
could be 30 days, could be
We'll,
90.
we'll do 60. We'll do 60 just to see how he's doing, but
That's
it
great.
shouldn't, if,
Thank you.
take care of Brunswick
You
and
might
then
be
that
right,
should do
Judge.
it.
I've seen you right too many times.
I'm usually right.
Negotiator in the room.
Mr., like, a lot of voters don't think so, but I
Well,
do.
they don't. What are voters?
Step over there, gentlemen, and we'll have you sign that plea, Mr. Snow, and he'll give you the date. Matter of fact, it won't even be December, you'll be way into January
Sure,
before
sure.
that document
That's great.
comes up.
All right,
Thank you.
thanks, Judge.
That
Liddy
concludes-
Randall.
Go ahead.
And anyone here in the matter of Liddy Randall? Dautea?
You gotta sign this one. You gotta sign that one, too. The client does.
I have this, oh, good, they're here.
Just because, well, unfortunately, there's been an offer that was made. I think as of right now, it's still declined. Some of the, and I know Ms. Randall also has an issue that she needs to attend to. If you wouldn't mind, if we're gonna have to have a bench trial, if we could call this one now anyway, if that's okay.
Sure,
So,
okay. Ms. Randall, is there a problem that you needed to discuss?
My cousin had a funeral this morning, but it was from 9:30, wait from 9:30 to 10, so the funeral is happening now, so I'll get past it.
Because you needed to go to the funeral, is
Yeah,
what
but
you,
it's-
yeah, I'm
it's
sorry,
over
okay.
now.
So we'll proceed now, so you don't have to
Yes,
come back?
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna ask everybody who's gonna testify.
and I would place on the record, I'm sorry, that there was an offer that was made that was declined.
What was the
That was, with restitution, that would have been an offer of a certain extra-derivative with no points.
And so the claimed restitution is,
And I said I was supposed to be appointed to an attorney, to a public defender.
well, I can only appoint a public defender if there's a jail sentence, and I can't put you in jail for this.
Judge, what I had regarding restitution was regarding Miss Amilajat, a $500 deductible. I also had regarding Mr. Dautea, a $500 deductible, and regarding Ms. Bell. So did you have a deductible on this? No deductible? Judge, the total regard, or at least the estimated amount, non-fixed yet, regarding Ms. Bell is $5,089.17.
Also, there was,
And I'm sorry, how many cents? I'll make it
Cents?
even,
59.
5.9.
Yeah, I was gonna say 590, probably.
Okay. I'm sorry, Ms. Gordon?
in this, in her case, there's also a rental car, but she's not sure what she's gonna have to pay in terms of the rental car still.
Okay. So your vehicle hasn't been fixed yet?
No, actually, it was a rented car, so I returned it back, and in my case, it was Enterprise, the company. So I returned the car to them, and they let me pay the deductibles for my insurance, but I'm not sure if my insurance is gonna pay or not. It's not yet been closed, so I don't know what's gonna happen. They're gonna let me pay, or the insurance will pay, but they let me pay 500 deductible, but I'm not sure if my insurance will cover the car.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so Ms. Randall, the charge is failure to maintain an assured clear distance. Obviously, there's a lot of stake in here because people are asking for damages. Did you have insurance?
Like I told the officer at the time, my insurance lapsed, because the insurance company had went out of business. This is what happened.
But so you had no insurance, that was my question.
No, it
Okay.
had lapsed.
So let me tell you how
But
this
I
is.
was in the system that I did have it.
Well,
but they
but
went
I-
out of business too.
yeah.
I did check with them. So, this
Well,
is
I don't,
what,
I guess I don't understand. Are they,
Okay.
did you file the claim with them?
they had went out of, personal insurance they had went out of business. When I called them to let them know that what had happened, the lady said they had went out of business. I want to say a month or so, they had went out of business, but I did have it in the system. I went back and I was in the system. So this is what happened. I don't know, do I need to have?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Wait, this is, you know, you have some serious claims.
I know I do, but I did not cause this accident. I would take a
No,
polygraph
I mean,
test.
with
and I
your
would take
insurance
a-
company, they just can't go out of business if you were paying
They
your,
have went-
wait, are you gonna listen to me?
Yes.
If you've been paying your premiums on time, they cannot go out of business and deny your claim. I mean, they can go out of business, but they still have to pay your claim. Every insurance company that sells insurance in the state of Ohio has to have what's called reserves.
And I went after them several times to contact them. Also,
Okay.
Miss Bell, you know, I went, tried to call her insurance company at the time. They said that she has no coverage at the time of this accident.
Right.
This Miss Bell who caused this accident. Now, I would take a lie test, and
Ms.
I would
Randall,
also.
I haven't even gotten to that point
Okay.
yet. What I'm trying to explain to you is, and
I have some
you
serious
can, you can,
charges
right,
here.
no, but what I'm talking about is any claims for restitution, your insurance company has to pay out of their reserves. And I would recommend, no matter how this case turns out, that when you go home, you call the Ohio Attorney General's office. They're on the internet. I'm sure they're in a phone book somewhere. They have a department that supervises these kind of things when insurance companies go out of business. You can also call the Ohio Department of Insurance, but I would start with the Attorney General. And they have a consumer division. They will pursue that on your behalf. If you are making premiums, if you were paying them, you know, I'm assuming you were. If you weren't, that's another story. But if you were making the premiums on time, they have to pay any claims against you. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, I assume that you don't want to plead no contest to any charge because of this money that they're claiming.
Not because of that, it's because I did not cause this accident.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a trial, and I'm gonna listen to everybody, and I'm gonna decide. I'm gonna ask everybody here to please raise your right hand and take an oath to tell the truth.
I ask the folks over here beyond this point to step over in the camera field, please.
Okay.
And I can't see you there. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the statements you're about to make are the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? As you would answer to God, say, I do.
I do.
Now, Ms. Randall, the burden of proof is on the city, so he's gonna call his witnesses first.
That's fine.
You'll be able to ask them questions if you like.
Okay.
Then when they're done, you can testify and tell me your side.
I sure will.
You have the right to remain silent. You don't have to testify, but if you do testify, then he can ask you questions.
That's fine.
Then when I've heard from everybody, I'll decide.
That's fine with
Okay.
me.
Go ahead, Mr. Morris.
Your Honor, city would waive its opening and choose to call as its first witness. Sorry, Judge, I'm just trying to. Miss? Asma Al-Mijad. Ma'am, do you want to, where would you like? Here.
That's fine.
Ma'am, could you state your name, spelling your last for the record?
Okay, my name is Asma. My last name is Al-Mishlad, A-L-M-I-J-L-A-D.
I'm sorry, we still need you to move a little more.
Okay.
A little more.
Okay.
Maybe you're gonna need to
I'm a
move a
nice
little
guy,
more.
you can say.
That's fine.
There, now she's in the record.
So my name is Asma. My last name is Al-Mishlad, A-L-M-I-J-L-A-D.
Ms. Al-Mishlad, where do you reside?
Sorry.
Where do you live?
I live in Beechwood,
Beechwood, Ohio?
Ohio, yes.
Do you happen to recall the events of... Well, let me ask you a different question. The matter that you are present for today, do you recall the events of that day?
I mean, it was accident in the highway, so I kind of remember what's happening.
Well, you have a recollection of that because, I mean, you're not in a car accident every day, are you?
Yeah.
And on this day, what happened regarding this automobile accident?
So we were in the highway and I was heavy traffic and all the cars stopped. So I was the first car in that chain accident. I stopped and it was my brother with my brother with me to break him to the airport. So I stopped and it was me and my brother looking in the mirror to see if the car behind us will stop because actually it's a highway.
So you were on I-480?
Yes.
Heading westbound
Yes.
towards the airport?
Yes.
Coming from the east side, coming from Beechwood?
Yes.
All right, and your reason for stopping yourself was because of traffic in front of you?
Yes, there's like all the car in front of me were stopping. So I stopped behind the car that is stopped in front of me. So I stopped and I was looking to the mirror, and my brother, to see if it was highway. So I looked and it was Honda, which is this guy. Yes, he stopped behind me. So we were relieved. And after that, I didn't look. But within like a minute, that I feel like my car.
So at this point, when you slowed for traffic,
Yes.
Was this on August 13th, by the way?
Yes. Yes.
And when you slowed for traffic, the traffic was so heavy that you had to slow to a total halt, right?
Yes. Yes.
So a complete stop.
Yes.
And then in your rear view, like, you know, we all do when we have to stop in traffic, we're thinking, oh, what's coming?
Yes.
You saw another vehicle behind you.
Yes.
You later
Which is
learned to be
this-
Mr. Teo,
yes.
we'll hear from.
Yes.
He stopped safely
Yes.
behind you
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
And you were about to say, how long were both of your vehicle and the vehicle behind you stopped fully?
What does that mean?
Well,
I'm sorry.
before the accident occurred,
I
were
would
you
say
sitting there
maybe
for a few
minute.
seconds?
Yeah, a few seconds, a minute. Then I feel our car like pushed front from the car behind us. And because we have a good distance with the car in front of us, I was able to perform a brake and stop. So I didn't hit the car in front of us, so I was just the last car of the
All right,
chain.
well, let me just ask you this, just because obviously there's a bunch of moving pieces, literally moving pieces here.
Okay.
I know sometimes when we say a minute, that seems, but a minute fully stopped in traffic on the highway is a pretty long period of time.
Yeah, it was very heavy.
Okay, so you feel that your vehicle and the vehicle behind you were stopped for that long, or was it more you stopped, he stopped? and-
I actually, I think there is a period of time, either 30 seconds or even longer than that. Because actually when I stopped, I looked behind us and he stopped behind us, so we were relieved and we was like talking for a minute. And then after that, I feel like the accident happened, so I'm not sure.
Okay, so let me ask you this. At some point though, very shortly after you stopped, what you next felt was that vehicle that had already stopped behind you,
Yes.
Mr. Taya,
Yes,
collided,
yes, yes,
pushed you forward, but
Yes.
you were able to stop before
Yes.
you hit a vehicle
Yes.
in front.
yes,
And that caused damage to your vehicle?
yes. From the
Uh,
back.
Rear end damage?
Yes.
There
just
was
all-
no front end
no,
damage to your
no,
vehicle
because
because
I-
you did not hit anyone else?
Yes.
All right. And the vehicle that collided with you was that of Mr. Taya?
Yes, yes.
And did you see anyone else on the scene who was involved in this
No,
accident?
unfortunately, I was just finally seeing the Mr. here, he's coming behind me, so I just moved my eyes because I feel relieved at that time. But then after that, the accident.
Did you ever see Miss Randall? Did you speak to her on the scene?
It was actually highway, so I didn't come down, I was like in my car
Stayed in
waiting
the
the
car.
police, yeah.
Very good. And there was insurance, but you do have a $500 deductible?
Yes,
That
yes.
was caused from this accident?
Yes, and also, I was discussing with my insurance if they're gonna pay for the rental car, because actually it was a rental car.
Okay.
So I'm not sure yet if they didn't close the case yet, so I don't know, maybe they're gonna close it too, so I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Nothing further, Your Honor.
Mr. Randall, do you have questions for this lady?
I don't, because everything she said was the truth, you know,
Okay.
when it happened, you know. I didn't see her, I did see her car, The only thing
And
that was-
that's okay, you don't have to say anything yet. Thank you, ma'am. You can have a seat there if you'd like. Next.
Trustee would call Daoud Taya.
Would you
Sir, can you
step
come up here?
Thank you.
That's fine, that's perfect.
Mr. Taya, can you state your name, spelling your last for the record?
Dahoud Taya, D-A-H-O-U-D. Last name is T-A-Y-E-H, Taya.
Sir, you were present in the courtroom during some testimony regarding an incident on August 13th of 2018 involving an automobile accident. Do you recall that?
Yes, absolutely.
And you were involved in that auto accident? Was that auto accident, did that occur in the westbound lanes of travel on I-480?
Yeah, going for eight. I'm going to 77, south actually.
All right. To your knowledge, that's in the state of Ohio, Cuyahoga County? That, the location you were in, was that in the state of Ohio?
Yeah, Garfield, yeah.
In Garfield Heights?
Garfield Heights, yeah.
Thank you. What happened, sir?
Okay, just like she said, it comes slow traffic, and I stopped. Okay, and suddenly I get boom, I get hit hard, unbelievable hard. So look, my car here.
Well, let me ask you a question. When you
Yeah.
say you get hit unbelievably hard,
Hard.
from the side, from the front,
She
from the
pushed me
rear?
at least from here to that stick there.
Sir,
Yeah.
where were you struck?
Hit in the back.
In the back.
In the back, of
All right,
course.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah.
Sorry.
Then I look back mirror, and I see her.
I'm sorry.
Because she hit me.
Hold on one second. Yeah. When you came to a complete stop on 480, all right?
Yes.
You heard Ms. Almajlat testify that she was in front of you.
Yes.
You would
she
agree
was.
with that?
Yes.
She had stopped safely.
Stop safely.
You had stopped safely.
Safely.
The next thing you.
Boom.
Okay. When you looked in the rearview mirror, the person that you saw operating the vehicle, or later learned to be operating that
Okay.
vehicle, do you see her here in the courtroom
Yes,
today?
right here.
Don't point.
Oh, sorry.
Can you describe, please, what she is wearing?
I can't remember that.
Today.
Today, yeah. Black and green with stripes on the boots.
The record reflects he's identified.
Thanks so
as
much.
Randall.
Now, when you say you looked in the rearview mirror,
Yeah.
that vehicle struck you, did you see that vehicle approaching your car before you were hit, or were you not paying attention and you were
No,
hit?
she hit me real hard.
Okay,
She had at least 50 miles an hour.
okay.
Okay.
And did anything happen after that?
Yes, she tried to reverse backwards. Okay, she tried to get backwards, she hit her car.
She,
I see it again. She tried to get off my car.
all right, so, just so we can understand, you're struck,
Hard.
your vehicle goes into Miss Almajlad's
Yes.
vehicle,
Right.
and then you look and she's reversing from the
Reversing her car.
accident?
That hit the, yeah, and I hear noise, boom again.
Very good, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
You had insurance coverage,
All around.
but you also had a $500 deductible?
They took my $500. Yeah, I didn't make settle with them yet, but there's a $500 deductible. That's why I'm not settling.
Understood, sir. Thank you. Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay.
Do you have questions, Ms. Randall, for this gentleman?
Yes, I do have questions
Yes.
for him.
Go right ahead.
You just took an oath
Yeah, God knows.
standing here,
God knows.
and you said you saw me when this accident
Yeah,
happened.
uh-huh.
Do you recall
Yes.
that I got out of my vehicle
Yeah.
and came to you?
No, that's actually
Wait,
reversed.
Wait, let
Hold
her
up, let me
finish.
talk.
Okay, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Let me talk. I got out of my vehicle. What I did, I stopped right then and there.
Wait, ma'am, you have to ask him a question, not make a
Okay.
statement.
I'm
What
asking
questions you want to
question.
ask
When I got
him?
out of my car, I went to her. Then I went forward to him and I asked him, was he all right? And I tried to explain to you that I was
Okay,
hit from
ma'am,
behind.
you're not asking a question, you're making
Okay.
a statement.
So did you see me? Only thing I'm gonna ask, what you already said you did, you said you saw me reverse my car back and
Yeah.
struck her car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your car was hooked onto mine. So you break that, you pull out my bumper. My bumper was in the middle of the highway.
So you saw her reverse.
Reverse back.
Did
Pull
she get
my
out of
bumper
her car first, or she just immediately backed up?
She tried to back up.
Okay. And what happened after she tried to back up?
I heard a bang.
Another bag.
another bag.
But it wasn't your car she
No,
baptized of.
I said, oh my God. I was afraid that more cars would be hit, but it didn't happen.
Okay. At some point, did Miss Randall get out of her car and approach you and see if you were
That's
okay?
after, it's way after.
Okay.
That's way after everybody stopped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You can have a seat, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Next.
Your Honor, see would next call Miss Erin Bell.
Ms.
Ma'am, could you state your name and spelling your last for the record?
Erin Bell, B-E-L-L.
A little closer, thank you. Ma'am, you've heard some testimony here this morning regarding an incident on, well, August 13th, 2018. Were you also involved in an automobile accident on that day?
I was.
Was that accident on I-480 in the westbound lanes of travel?
Yes, headed towards 77 South.
Okay. That's in the city of Garfield Heights, Cuyahoga County, state of Ohio?
Correct.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, can you describe for Her Honor what happened, what your recollection was?
Well, I'm driving. It is rush hour traffic at this point, and this Little's car was speeding during rush hour traffic. It was a great length between my car and her car.
She was ahead of you?
She was in front of me. I seen her car where she crashed into the car in front of her. The back of her car raised up, which I seen, to slow down. I slowed down. I wanted to get into oncoming traffic. She then starts reversing back into my car, which messed it up. Actually, messed it up really bad. It broke the latch. My hood flew up in my face getting off the highway.
All right, there's a lot in this statement. So
yeah.
you observed.
Slowed down to stop.
Hold on, I'll ask.
Okay.
You observed a vehicle, right?
Right.
And that vehicle you later learned to be Miss.
Correct.
Miss Randall.
Correct. But I'm the one directly behind her.
Understood. And you saw that vehicle's rear end raise up as if it had.
Like when she hit the other car, the back, it bounced up.
Oh, yeah. But prior to that happening, you were able to observe her operation.
Well, I was saying she was driving.
And she was
really fast.
moving at a rate of speed.
Correct.
Certainly a rate of speed that may have been against the norm of traffic.
Yes.
Okay. Now, your braking distance, and this is tough because I know this all happens very quickly. When you broke, when you saw the rear end raise up and you were about to try to maneuver away from what's going on, about how far of a space did
Probably
Miss,
like a car space and a half between my car and her car.
when she came back?
Probably like 2 car spaces. I have pictures in my phone. That's okay. I can pull it up.
Well, no, I'm just asking in terms of your space, that's fine.
Yeah.
And that caused significant front end damage?
Yes.
To
When
your
she
vehicle?
backed into my car, yes. It broke the latch that holds my hood down, which caused my hood to fly up in my face getting off the freeway.
Okay. Now, you also had an opportunity, this big guy behind you, you met with him, right? And you made a
At the
police
scene.
report and an accident report?
Mhm.
And the estimated damage for your vehicle is somewhere north of $5,000?
Correct.
About $590? $5,090?
I believe so.
Ma'am, in no way, to your recollection, were you flying down the highway against a rate of speed and drove your car into Miss Randall's vehicle and forcing her into other lanes or
No.
accident traffic?
Not at all.
Okay. Thank you very much. Nothing further, Ron.
Do you have
Yes,
questions?
I do have questions for Ms. Bell. Evidently, you made this statement, when this accident happened, you hit me from behind.
If we could just have a question.
Okay, my question is this. You saying that I was going to a high speed, about a great amount of speed, and you saw me hit this man's car. Now, the first witness said that the traffic was coming to a stop. It was heavy traffic. No way, if this traffic was heavy, that I'm going to hit this man's car as fast as you all said that I was going. How could that be?
First of all, excuse me, can I talk now? I can't see what traffic is doing. Cars and cars ahead of me. We're literally on the bridge. I can see the first couple cars in front of me though. There's no way. I have a Monte Carlo, I have a sports car. It sits low. She has a SUV truck. All the other cars were trucks. Mine's is a car. I'm sitting lower, so I can't see over their car to see what traffic is doing. But what I can do is go at the rate of speed that the other cars are going outside of her because she was flying in rush hour.
But traffic was slow.
Traffic was not slow.
She just said it was.
Traffic,
Ms. Randall.
traffic was slow to a certain point, but once we get to where it gets to splitting up, that's when all the cars start maneuvering, crossing each other, and that's where it slows up really. Accident happened right
So,
before this.
Ms.
right
Randall,
before the
I
splits.
did hear the first witness say that
And
traffic
she
was slow,
said-
wait, and I
okay.
hear she says that she perceived it was faster. Any other questions?
Yeah, the question is that she said she saw me, my car raised up and slow down, of what nature she said.